Hey, hello. We are live. I hope. Got a little worried there. I switched over to my game scene on my Streamlabs, and it was just a black screen for a moment. And I'm like, uh-oh. Please don't break. So, hello, Shinobu. How you doing?
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Yeah, it's always fun when technology just starts breaking for no reason. As I often say, it's the wonders of technology. So, oh, hi, Timaeus. I didn't mean to talk to you, but I'd like to use your crafting bench, please. Because I need to condense a singular resin. Because I'm at the max. So, got some plans today. Not big plans, just plans. Because today is Wednesday, which is quickly becoming my favorite day of the week. Because I can farm Xinyan books on this day. I didn't mean to actually do that, but... Also, bear with me a little bit. So, I've been awake for about 3 hours. Woke up about 7 a.m. my time. And I went to bed at about 1 a.m. Had some trouble sleeping. And for whatever reason, my body clock this morning decided, you know what? You know what, Sprix? It's 7 a.m. You should be getting up. And I'm like, I don't want to, though. It's like, no. You should get up. So anyway, my brain is a little fried at the moment. Doing my best. I'm currently running on, my body is currently running on dreams and caffeine at the moment. So I may have to step away and refill my, my coffee beverage just to help keep myself going. And hopefully I don't just keel over during stream. That would be unfortunate. Hello, Elon Musk. What do you got to say for yourself? Traveler, here, over here. I don't know why that's her voice. Don't start all those hilitrails over there. Why are you always running off into hilitrail camps? Because they drop valuable items and sometimes hide treasure chests. It seems pretty obvious, Ella. Come on. Also, hello, Pita Chip. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I've been awake for 3 hours and I'm still waking up. It's not a good sign. Forget it, it's not important. I've been researching Hilichurlian for some time, but I'd much rather get into some actual speaking practice than constantly looking over books. Yeah, I know, we've done this already. I finally stumbled across a whole ass Hilichurl camp. I cannot let this opportunity pass me by. Can you go with me to the camp? Find a Hilichurl to practice to. Yes, we can. Let's go make friends. Sure, I can drag one out for you. Yeah, this is the exact same dialogue, just in a different location. That's fine. Come on, Braid. You ever just talk? Am I the only one who just talks to himself sometimes? Like, come on, brain, you can do this. Pull yourself together. Oh boy, what's this? When I do a project with my old crush, and then he just uses his book to gently hit my head, and then my last brain cell. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's a similar feeling of just your brain just being all like, and shutting down. Rebooting. Ah, yes, there's one Hilichurl awake. Let's go say hi. Yes, it'd be rude to wake the other one, so let's not storm into their camp. Don't worry. I know how to talk to Hilichurls. I'm coming for you. Oh, okay. I'm coming for you. I only know one language, and it's pain. Anyway, hi, what's up, dude? What's up, dog? Okay, that's a very awkward angle. I'm going to keep it at this angle because there's something really funny about just slightly phased through Xinyan's hair. Oh boy, I get to read more Hilichurlian. Biet yi pupu dada mosi plama yi upa dada. Dalabaro yo? Kundala muhe kucha. Gundala gusha ha 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 ha. Biet yi plata yi pupu. Movo unta ni kucha mi dada tiga matono. I hope you're all getting this. There will be a test at the end, I assure you. Actually, we already had an event that was actually the test at the end, unironically. I wonder if that event's ever going to come back. Probably not. But it'd be kind of funny if it did. Oh, I think he understood me. He seems to be taking out something to show us. Oh, no, it's a weapon. Help. Yep, okay.
Shine down.
Alright. Oh dear. Help me, help me, help me. Yeah, I know I'm working on it. What are you doing back here? Sir. The most powerful... Oh my god, why is these shields indestructible? You know what, you just stay down there. I'm not dealing with you right now. I actually don't know who my target is. Is it this guy? I'm gonna assume it's this guy. Hold on, my chat's doing something a little weird. I can't see it so well. It's actually being blocked by something, so give me just 1 second after this Hilichurl just gets sent to the moon. Okay, let's fix this. Weird. That's fine, I don't... I have this, like, heart icon blocking part of my chat, and I can't get rid of it, and I don't know why. Also, does anyone else listen to Idol Yaosobi? I can't say that I do. And also, Fardaris, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this fine morning, afternoon, or night? I'm just getting some commissions done, and this commission's being particularly annoying for some reason, because all the enemies are, like, split up, and I didn't know which ones were associated with it. Hey, LMS, your Hilichurlian sucks. Or is really good, I'm not sure which. I'm having a fine afternoon, thank you. Glad to hear it. I'm also having an okay morning, but I just, like I mentioned earlier, my body is currently running on dreams and caffeine, so we're just taking it one step at a time. Good thing you were here, otherwise I'd have no idea what would have happened to me. Yeah, you probably would have been bonked on the head by a Hilichurl. I pulled Kazuha yesterday. Oh my god, he's fun. Hell yeah, congrats. Feels good, doesn't it? Even if you're not, like, just yoinking all the enemies together. Just being able to double jump. Say my body is chock full of caffeine. Yep. Yeah, I was telling Chad earlier, it's like, yeah, I woke up at, like, 7 a.m. today. Which for me was, like, 3 hours ago. But I'd gone to bed at, like, 1 in the morning yesterday. And I had trouble sleeping to begin with, so I probably didn't fall asleep until like 2. And then my body today was like, you know what, 7 a.m., that's enough. I was like, well, I don't want to get up yet. No, you want to get up. Trust me. You're getting up. Yeah, my brain and my body don't get along very well sometimes. I don't think I said anything wrong. Maybe my pronunciation was off. Oh, I hope. If your pronunciation was off, man, I don't want to imagine what mine was like. Guess I better hit the books again. Weird. Whenever I used to do this commission, like when I was doing commissions in this region, like all the time before, I don't think I've ever seen it go wrong before. It always used to work out, and they'd you know, start dancing and stuff. Interesting. All right, next commission. What do you want me to do? Is it an emergency? Yep, it's an emergency. Hello, sir.
There is no
Have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior Xinyan? Summer means I get up early because it gets late early, and that combined with my tendency to go to sleep late is not a good thing. Yeah, it's a vicious wombo combo of sorts, and it's not always fun. Sometimes it's okay. It's for me. It's like it's okay most of the time, but sometimes it's like you hit that extreme of just like, oh, this is going to be miserable today. Got it.
Shine down.
Hello, sir. Reinforcements are on their way. I didn't do anything yet. You know what? Overkill. Very easy. Barely an inconvenience. Also, unrelated note, I plan on scripting the Xinyan video today. I'm going to start scripting it. Because I have ideas for the video. I've just been, like, putting it off, like, scripting it, because I wasn't sure how I wanted to present it just yet, but I think I have an idea of how I want to do it now. Now I'm at that stage of just, you know, doing it. Anyway. Also, these are the type of friends when the teacher didn't come... The friend who is playing games, and the one who's putting loud music, and the one that's annoying everyone in class. The one who brings snacks. That's me. Well, you need someone to bring the snacks. You gotta keep all your friends, you know, nutrition levels up. You know. You gotta make sure everyone's well fed. It's just how it is.
Oh, it's really coming down.
See, in my friend group, we used to call that person the the mom of the friend group, because they're the ones that always had like their snacks and everything ready for everyone. True story. So after this commission, I want to take a look at the banners, because I hadn't really looked at them yet, other than the fact that it is Alhaitham and Kazuzu. But I want to talk about it a little bit, because I think they're... Like, I've been getting asked a lot lately which one to roll for, so I kind of want to just have, like, I guess, a documentation of sorts. Kind of just saying, like, hey, these are the ones I recommend, this is the situations, and how good the banner is. Because, I'll be real, any banner that has Kazoo on it is probably good. That's just kind of a fact. Like, the banner could honestly be, like, Xinyan... I don't know, why can't I think of every character that no one plays? Xinyan, Razor, and... Mika. And it would probably still be a good banner, because it's like, ooh, I could get Kazuha. Alright, send the characters into the mines, because I need my wealth. I need to acquire more wealth. And yes, I do apologize, I am very low energy still. The caffeine is working slowly, but emphasis on slow. So let's take a look at these. So, Alhaitham and Kazuha with Yao Yao, Heizo, and Zhongling. Can you help do my commissions? Yeah, just give me a couple minutes. I can help with some commissions. I don't mind. I'm just gonna do a quick. I'm doing a quick talk over the two banners real quick. Also, the one making random potions in the class. Last one, the group of gossips. So, Alhaitham and Kazuha are both like super strong characters in their own right. Kazuha is more multi-purpose, but Alhaitham just does what he does really, really well, which is just he drives. Good God, does he drive. You put him in any Dendro-focused team, like a Bloom team, you put him in a Burgeon or Hyper Bloom team, you put him in a Spread team, good God, he's going to tear it up. You just push the buttons. Push the Dendro button and everything dies. Also, hello Makuta, how you doing? And Yuang, you too, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh. Like, these two banners are fantastic. It literally just boils down to Kazuha's that, like, multi-purpose character that kind of just gets everything done that you need. But if you have him already, Alhaitham is such a good pickup, too. And then on top of that, the 4 stars on this banner are all incredible. Well, 2 out of 3 are incredible, and then one of them is just good. Like, Zhongling, getting constellations for her is, like, huge. Especially, like, her C4 is massive. Yao Yao is just a really strong Dendro healer. I'm lurking in the background. Well, hello, background Unit 5. How you doing? When you drink a potion, you turn into Ligma. Oh, no, not Ligma. Is that anything like Hava? I hope it's not like Hava. Oh, you don't want to know about Hava. While you're sorting that out, yeah, the 4 stars on this banner, so good. The 2 5 stars, so good. Even the weapon banner's good. Because you got 2 weapons that are literally interchangeable. Like, Freedom Sworn and Light of Foliar's Incision, you can literally put either one of them on either character, and it's great. Yeah, you won't even have to, don't worry, you won't have to wait that long. Oh no, not Ligma. Yeah, literally, both weapons are so good. Like, you could just be like, oh, I want one of these weapons, and you get one of them, it doesn't matter which one you get, you're happy. You put one of them on Kazuha, it's probably his best in slot. You put one of them on Alhaitham, guess what? Also his best in slot. So, This is one of those weapon banners where it's like, you know, if you're gonna pick a weapon banner to roll on, like, you just need a new, like, that high-end weapon for one of your characters you really like, this is the one. Like, this is one of those ones where it's like, yeah, you can't lose on this one. Even the 4 stars are good, because you got Wavebreaker's Fin, which is good, Sack Greatsword is decent. Niche, but decent. Of course, Fav Sword is always good. I believe, is that Moon's Moon? Or is that a different bow? I think that's Moon's Moon. I've heard Moon's Moon is very good. And I think that's... Is that Favonius Codex? Or... Is that the Favonius book? The Catalyst? Pretty sure it's not sacrificial, so I'm going to go with it's Favonius. I have a summoning ritual. Well, I'm not planning on pulling on these banners, just straight up. These are not my banners. I just wanted to talk about them a little bit, but I'm going to set Freedom Sword just so I can have that stupid exclamation point go away. And I also have my summoning ritual. Speaking of summoning rituals, we're very close to getting another blue pull. Okay, I'm gonna help someone with a commission real fast. I don't mind. Keep in mind, I can't always do this. This is not something I have time for all the time, but, you know, you got me at a good time, so... Time to pull. Is it actually time to pull? Oh, I got some bad news, Mikutao. I can't get it working. I don't know why you're really obsessed with Silly Wisher, but I cannot get it working for streams. I don't know how other people have done it before. I've been trying to look up how to do it, but, like, it's just not working. It is like an absolute nightmare. Because my first instinct was, okay, there's no, like, PC app for it, so I'll just use BlueStacks. You know, BlueStacks is like a mobile emulator. And I've used it for other stuff before, and it's been just fine, but for some reason, Silly Wisher, it just can't find Silly Wisher. And even when I try to, like, use older versions of the app, it's just nothing. Kaboom. I blowed it up. Kaboom. Sorry guys, had to go to bed now. Oh hey, have a good night, no worries. Remember, you need plenty of sleep. Don't be like me and don't sleep enough. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. But yeah, don't worry. I'll take another stab at it later and see if there's another way of setting it up. But that, like, or just have to stream it from my phone somehow. But I don't know how that would work. I've never even considered such a thing. Ada ada sayonara, they say. I see. I'll remember these words. Time for a little overkill. Helping with commissions. We're helping someone with commissions. Right, where is next? Oh, Dargenspine. Got it. Everybody's favorite.
How do we attract more folks in this weather?
Emergency.
Right.
I don't know, it doesn't look like that much of an emergency. It looks kind of like a pushover, actually.
You shall perish. There is no escape. A touch of frost.
There you go. And unfortunately, I see your Lex commissions in the church, which means I know which one that is, which means you're going to have to do it solo. So, you are on your own. So, good luck. Glad I could help it a little bit. I'm going to send myself to the Shadow Realm now. Anyway. So, I'm trying to see if there's any other things I want to mention about these banners or not. Honestly, I just think these banners are fantastic. You don't see banners like this high quality that often. You know, one of the best new Dendro units. You got a solid DPS character that matches very well with that free Farazan everyone got, and of course Zhongling. And I mean, the thing is with Zhongling is that her most important constellation isn't actually her C6, weirdly enough. It's actually her C4. Her C4 is where the money's at. 40% duration on her Pyronado, which I think works out... It doesn't work out to 4 seconds, I don't think. 40%. I wish it just said the number. I gotta do the math real quick. Okay, it's just 4 seconds. That's weird that they put it like that. It increases by 40% duration, and it's like, just say 4 seconds. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Condensed Pyronado, the C6, is good. But 4 extra seconds of Pyronado is better. Okay, so let's, so with that, let's take a quick look-see into... Wait a minute. No, okay. I had a weird thought all of a sudden, and like, wait, did I forget something? No, I didn't. I don't think. You know, here's a weird question I have. No one has to answer this one. This is more of a rhetorical question. But the, you know, YouTube, Streamlabs, they all tell me how many viewers I have. And I look at the viewer count, and I'm like, oh, okay. But then I see the number of people talking in the chat, and then I realize, I don't think it counts lurkers. Can we do Honkai? Probably not. 2 reasons for that. Reason number 1, I actually did my Honkai before Genshin, because I woke up so early. I just needed something to do, so I ended up just going through all my Honkai stuff. So. But yeah, I just wonder, though. The question I had, though, is like, I wonder how many people are actually just lurking. Because I don't think the view count counts them for some reason. Which is fine. Their viewership still counts overall, and I appreciate them being here. Like, of course. It's like... I think it's just cool that people are just here to hang out, you know? I just think it's... I just wonder, you know? It's like, I wonder what the number actually is. I'm playing Genshin simultaneously lurking. Sounds like a good use of time to me. I mean, that's basically how I spend, like, before I started streaming Genshin, that's how I would play Genshin. I would literally just throw in, like, a podcast or, like, a YouTube video, and then I just do my Genshin dailies. Or back when I first started playing Genshin, I was in college, so my classes were online, and some of them were pre-recorded. So I'd actually put on one of my classes in the background while I played. I just hear you because it's fun. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. I will always watch. Man, it sounds weird when you say it like that. I like the way Unit 5 said it. That was much nicer. That was way sweeter. That's all good. It's all good. I'm joking around. Don't worry. My biggest thing is I'm just excited. I'm not even excited. That's not even the right word. I just think it's cool that people are here, you know? I just think it's neat. But yeah, so... Thank God this domain is, like, short, you know? Like, this is a nice, short, easy domain. I can go through it in a couple seconds. I can even speedrun it a little bit, make a game out of it. Maybe we can get, like, try to go for a world record or something. Like, look how fast, 43 seconds, look at that. Yeah, it's fun. Appreciate it. But yeah, this domain, sweet, short and sweet, to the point. Start speedrunning it a little bit and see how fast we can do it. It seems like the runs aren't being as nice as last time. Last week was so good on Wednesday. We were getting, like, gold books like every other run. Oh, this time it's like, yeah, you can have bare minimum. Oh, okay. Well, it's like it's one of those things. You can't win them all. Oh, right. Round 3.
You can't run. Power core.
Alright, is this gonna be faster than 43 seconds? Is this a world record? 40 seconds, new record. Alright. How about that? Alright, so our new goal is 39 seconds. Can we go sub 40? I hope so. Oh, geez. I think these rolls are actually getting worse. I didn't even think that was possible. Oh, dear. Also, how many more days of this patch do we have left? 20? Oh, I just made myself sad. 20 days of the card game patch. Are there any good events coming out this patch? Does anyone know? Like, we have the current one going on, which is kind of cool, and I kind of want to do something with that, but... I wouldn't say it's exactly the most exciting event. Not on its own, at least. Was it sub 40? 39, new record. Alright. There's our world record, 39 seconds. I guarantee someone's done this faster than me, obviously, but... It's a world record in my world. Oh my god, bare minimum again. You know, I was just complimenting this domain, and now it's just, like, insulting me. You know, I'm like, wow, this domain is short, sweet, to the point. It's really good. I enjoy this domain because it's nice and fast and everything. And it's like, I'm speaking its praises. And then it does this to me. It spits in my face. Maybe I should insult the domain.
Illusion shattered.
Like, just be all like, you know what, this domain is the worst. I hate it. I don't even want to be in here. It is, like, literally the worst domain ever conceived. I hate it. And it should just go away and be deleted from the game. It is the worst. I despise it. It is absolutely vile. It is a charlatan and a scoundrel. A cheat. An absolute buffoon. Okay, give me one more blue book. So maybe I'm softening it up. I just have to keep making it feel insecure. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. I gotta recondense though, and I can also take stock. I also wasn't paying attention to the time on that one. I wonder how fast that one went. I was so focused on insulting the domain, I didn't actually pay attention to how long it took. Oh well. All right, 3 more condensed resin. And then we take stock. All right, Layla, we've had a good thing going on so far, Layla. You know, why don't you keep doing that for me? Okay, Layla, you seem to have failed me, which means you're fired. Actually, I lied. Layla, you're hired again. All right, Layla, don't screw this up now. You've done good for me before. Oh, okay, that's. Alright, good. That's within, normal values. I'll give you that much. It's fine. Alright, let's take a look. What can I do with this? Well, I could bring this up to 8. Or I can bring this up to 9. And set it up. Oh, that's weird. I'm running low on treasure hoarder insignias. Oh man, that never happens. Well, it's just the blue ones. I'm sure I have plenty of other ones, right? I mean, basically, it's a country-size amount of roving bandits throughout the lands. I've removed quite a few of them, so I should have quite a few of these saved up over time. So yeah, there we go, plenty. It's like I never ran out. Alright, now I gotta make a decision. Like a real decision. Do I get this up to 8 first? Or do I start setting this up for the second crown? Well, that's a 40% boost, and that is a 20% boost. But they happen about the same time. It's a tough call. You know, let's get the shield up. Because this is probably not going past this level. This is like where it's staying. I might crown it. Double crown guaranteed, might go for the triple. Haven't decided that yet. We'll kind of see how, if anyone else has any strong opinions on the matter. But right now, I'm leaning more towards double crown. Mainly just because of... Oh, yeah, right, there's a test run. Ooh, we should do this. Oh, we should absolutely do this test run. I'll do that in a moment. Let's just take a quick... we'll just dig into this real quick. Complete domain challenges, leyline deposits. Oh, you know, we also haven't done the weekly bosses this week. Oh, oops. Should probably do that, huh? That is a important thing to do. Well, I'll figure that out later. In the meantime, let's check out these, let's try these test runs out. I mean, I've tried Alhaitham before, but, you know, he's not really my cup of tea. I think his playstyle is a little... It's not that it's too complicated, it's just that it just, for me, it doesn't feel right. How do they build him? So they put his proper weapon on him, makes sense. They give him Gilded Dreams, sure. And the stat line is...
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Oh, look, it's Kave's keys. It's too... I wish they put Kave in his trial team. I know it doesn't make any sense. Like, they don't do that. They only put very basic characters. But it'd be funny. Okay, so... Okay, I did a very low plunge attack just there. I don't know how I did that. So you open with the burst, and you start doing charge attacks, right? But yeah, he does good work though. His damage is really high. He's just, for me it's weird because you have to weave in so many charge attacks. Which is fine. I mean, like, again, this is one of those things that, like, I guarantee there's lots of people who like this playstyle. It just feels a little off to me. It's probably one of those things, if I had more time to spend with them, I'd probably get used to it. Alright, let's save Kazuha for last, because, you know, you gotta save the best for last. Huh, I just noticed her title is Burgeoning Grace. Were they trying to tell us something with this? Were they trying to say this whole time that, like, yeah, she's a Burgeon character? If only she had, like, Burgeon interaction, that makes a lot of sense then.
You're in for a little shock.
Got some Pyronado. Summon lots of little Uguays. I keep trying to press down to switch to Lisa, and I'm like, that's not how that works. Well, that was short. Well, I mean, how else do you show off Yao Yao, right? It's just like, yeah, she does reactions and heals. Yep, that is what that is. I should have actually checked how they build her, but it's not that important. They probably just put a Dendro set on her anyway. Now, how do they build Hazo? Oh god, excuse me, big yawn. Okay, they give him a pretty straightforward crit stuff. They give him the Wit Sith. 4-piece Viridescent. And... 888. Interesting. Very interesting.
Let's dance.
Alright, let's see how much their Hazel can punch for. 26k. Weak sauce, am I right?
Oh, so sorry.
I think we've all seen what a Hazel can really do. 26k. Weak sauce. You know, I'm really surprised that they don't really jack up some of the characters for their, I can't stop yawning, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm surprised they don't jack up more of their characters for the trial runs. Like, you think they'd really just, like, give Hazo, like, a god set or something just to make him start one-shotting everything so you can see ridiculous numbers. Like, truth be told, I think most characters in their trials are, like, infinitely worse than they can be. Like, they're just usually not very good. With exception to maybe some of the 5 stars, but... How does this weapon actually work? Part of the millennial movement that wanders amidst the winds. Increased damage by 10% when the character wielding this weapon triggers an elemental reaction. They gain a sigil. It can be triggered every half second. It can be triggered even if it's not on the field. Oh my god. When you connect 2 sigils, all of them will be consumed. All party members will gain a buff for 12 seconds, which increases normal charge and plunging attack damage by 16%. Increase attack by 20%. Once this effect is triggered, you cannot gain sigils for 20 seconds. Jeez, this weapon's ridiculous. This weapon's insane. I kind of want it. You know, there's that little piece of me that's like, you know, I know I'm saving for Eula, but I could roll for Freedom Sworn. I could do that. And I would have 0 guarantee for it, but it could happen. That's a really dumb idea, I know. Okay, get them nice and moisturized.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Also, again, another strange choice. Putting Kazuha with just Barbara. Because Barbara doesn't have very good, like, elemental, like, application. You think they put him with, like, a Bennett or something. Bennett, Fischl, Zhongling, Kaya. Seems kind of strange to me in hindsight. Very strange indeed. Well, let's claim our rewards. We get to see that the best word in the world, free. And it seems like most of the events from the previous cycle is more or less wrapped up. We got this current one, which I hope this sticks around. Like, if this were to stay in the game, I think I'd be pretty happy. Because I like this. I like this a lot, actually. And this event is finished. It was fine. It was okay. And then, of course, all the TCG cards, which, again, that's fine. For those who really like the TCG, I bet they're all very, very happy right now. Level 41. More experience books. Heck yeah. Well, I can at least say I'm looking forward to the special program coming up, which I imagine will be coming up in like a week and a half. It's usually about 10 days from now, I'd imagine. Looking forward to that. I want to see what the new banners are going to be, because I keep hearing these leaks and rumors that it's going to be Eula alongside Klee. Klee makes sense. Like, I'm not doubting Klee for a second. She's going to be there. You don't give a 5-star character a skin and then not run the character. Like, nah, they know how to make money. They're literally just going to be all like, yes, this will print money. Now, why they chose Klee is kind of interesting. I don't know. Like, Klee isn't one of their most popular characters anymore. She was, but I don't know if she has the same appeal anymore. Or maybe it's a sign that they're like, they're gonna like make a big change or something. That'd be cool. And by big change, I mean like actually like log in one day and be like, we've buffed Klee. That'd be something. Be like, yes, we've actually rebalanced some characters to make them better. Hey! We got a gold. That's what I'm talking about. We need more of that. And then after this, I want to try something. I want to try a legitimate one-shot setup with her, but I don't know how I'm going to go about it. And ow. But yeah, I don't know how to go about a one-shot build with her. Not one-shot build, but one-shot setup. Because, like, she scales with attack and defense. And because my Bennett C6... Well, I mean, the C6 is fine for a burst setup, but... I don't know. I want to really see how much damage I can make her do. I want to see if I can break 100k with her burst. That'd be sick. And then, actually, heck, if we can actually break the 100k with her burst, then she really will be the Eula we have at home. It's going to be great. I just don't know if it's possible. Because you need a cryo character, you need an electro character, because you need superconduct. Which only leaves you, like, one slot for, like, a reasonable buff. Unless your electro character is Kujo-Sara. Which is, again, only okay. It's a fine buff, but... Also, I'm really liking her skill now, hitting for 20k. Like, that feels really good. Ooh, new record? 38 seconds, new record. That's what we're talking about. Alright. Big money, big prizes. Oh, I love it. And how'd we do? Hey, we got another gold. Alright. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. We've certainly had much worse. So, we're going to go back, we're going to take stock one more time and really see how we're doing. And then I'm going to try a one-shot build. I keep saying one-shot build, but one-shot setup. So, let's make all of these. Alright, Layla, you've been a little underwhelming today. Let's see if you can redeem yourself here. Good start, good start. Can you maintain the momentum, Layla? You cannot. Unfortunate. Well, you tried your best. Well, so it's 28, right? I'm gonna save this. What I want to do is I want to get enough books to do both in like one shot. Because I'm gonna record myself doing it because I have a bit I want to do. When I finally do it, because I'm gonna put it into the video. Like the big epic voice of just all like something along the lines of 1 crown, 2 crown, 3 crowns. It begins. Something like that. You know, make it like overly dramatic and make a whole big thing out of it. Oh yeah, let's try a one shot. So we're gonna need Mona, of course.
The stars foretold.
And if we're gonna really want to like push our luck on this one, we're gonna need Kujo.
With you all the way.
Now my Kujo-Sara is not very built, so her buff is actually pretty bad. So maybe it's not worth it. Hoyo should make something like gaining 10% crit rate when you successfully do a reaction. In what context? I mean, that's a cool idea. But, like, where would you put that? Like, just in general, or...? The Abyss already is very hard, and that would be insignificant. Honestly, crit rate goes a long way, because, you know, it is significant in general. Well, oh, you know what? I'll meet you halfway on this one. What if instead of just in general... What if we associated that with one of the lesser used reactions? Like Shatter. What if Shatter made enemies more susceptible to being crit? That'd be kind of cool. Or heck, actually, what if you put it on Crystallize? So if you have a Crystallized shield, your crit rate's higher. I think it would make some of the more lesser used reactions a bit more exciting. Or make reactions always crit, and you have a crit rate based. I know why they'll never do that. And I'll show you why they'll never do it. You probably already are aware of this, but... I'll go ahead and grab my Nahida real quick. And the reason they'll never do that... Where are you? Where's my Nahihi? Unit 5, where did you put my Nahida? I can't seem to find her. I know I must have passed her. I'm sure she's near the beginning. There she is. She's like right at the front next to Clee. It's because of this right here. They'll never let reactions baseline crit, except for like the transformative ones. Or not the transformative ones, the... Oh, what's the word for it? Amplification? I think people call it. So, like, this C2 is absolutely bonkers. Like, unironically, this is insane. This does so much damage. Which is why I don't think they're going to ever let that be a base thing. And also, it would cut into their bottom line, because it's like, well, why would I want a constellation on Nahida when they already do that? Transformative reaction should be an exception. Yeah, like, it's the thing, like, you can crit a vape. You already crit vapes. You can already crit melts. Why can't Shatter crit? Like, again, Shatter is just a bad reaction. It's not well balanced. But Melt, Vaporize, etc. crit when you have a 60% crit. Oh, okay. I think I understand what you're trying to say now. Like, those reactions should have more crit rate on them. Baseline? Okay. I kind of follow that. Yeah, I could see something like that. I could see them doing a character that does that, honestly. That would seem more within their, like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Their motive operandi. It's more in their wheelhouse. But yeah, so this is a level 50 Kujo Sara. She's not built. So her buff is going to be negligible. And of course, I don't think she has any artifacts right now. Yeah, she's just using... I have my extra exile pieces on her. Here, I should have another one. I might even have an extra exile piece I can just toss on her. Yeah, there you go. Woo! That's exciting. My Hu Tao, 63 crit rate, and proceeds to not crit half the time. It's frustration, considering how hard it is to make a good Crimson set. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with that. Why the heck is Crimson Witch so hard to make? Like, Crimson Witch is like, I swear, I don't know anyone. I mean this literally, unironically. I don't know a single person, and I'm sure someone's going to come up immediately after me saying this. I don't know anyone that has a good Crimson Witch set. It's apparently like the hardest set in the world to get half-decent pieces for. It makes no sense. It's just as hard as the Thundering Fury. Thundering Fury's up there. That's why, funny enough, I'll show my official real quick. I don't use Thundering Fury or anything on my official. I actually use Thunder Soother. Unironically, I use Thunder Soother on her. And you know what? It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. That's also because the only team I really use official in, realistically, is Taser. So I always have Electro applied. When you get above 60% crit, your Hu Tao still not crit. Yeah, I feel that, though. Like, where you're just like, I have so much... My crit rate is so high, it's not good enough. Hi, I'm back, but I'm just lurking, as I'm quite tired. Hey, mood. I relate with that. No worries. You do you. Enjoy the stream however you are comfortable, and, like, what you enjoy. Like, it's not like... No, there's no obligations here, you know? We're all here to just chill and hang out. So no stress, Peter Ship. No stress. Okay, let's just try this with Kujo. Now, where is that Corolla?
Flash.
Okay, I am very susceptible to one-shots. Maybe this wasn't the smartest move I ever made.
Feel the beat.
Well, I guess I could just... Ow. Alright, don't break. Okay, perfect. So I get the shield going so I can do this a little safer.
Quiver.
Look at you, Blue Down.
Oh, I screwed that up.
Time to rock. Power chord.
Okay, this is... Kujo's not going to work, I don't think. I do not know how to use Kujo right. And she's too weak right now. She needs way more investment before I can try that. I'll just do it with Raiden. Yeah, I'd have to do like Mona, Kujo Sara, then Xinyan, but then Mona gets screwed up because of I screw up my Thrilling Tales. Yeah, alright. I could just use Bennett. But then I need an Electro character, so...
What is the situation?
That's the tricky part. It's like, if I want to do a good one-shot, it's like... How do I do it? It's like the conundrum with Xinyan. It's just like, well, how do I do it? Because it's just like... She's just a strange character. Very, very unfocused, right? It's like, well, you need this, and then you need this, and then you need this, and then it'll work. But then you don't have room for anything else. And I'm not complaining at this point. Like, everyone knows Xinyan has troubles. It's just trying to, like, solve those problems and figure out a way to kind of get around them. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for.
Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion.
Turn to oblivion. Let's do it. Let's give it a go. Everyone's burst is up.
Think you can bully me? Can't have it.
Shadows of fate. Fate
Right.
is upon you. Power core. Amp it up.
Yeah, 62k. I don't know if there's a way I can get that higher. Maybe not right now I can't, but Mona didn't make a meaningful difference, unfortunately. Probably just better off with Rosa. Is there another interesting cryo character that might work better than Rosaria? Like, the crit rate transfer is really nice. Shenhe. Shenhe's an interesting prospect. You know, Shenhe actually buffs physical damage? Yeah, weird, right? Because it's like, oh yeah, she's a cryo buffer, and it's like, nope, she's a cryo physical buffer, but, you know, you've never used the physical buff on her. And then Mika doesn't work so well. Is there any other physical buffs that you can get out of cryo? You know, Chongus, obviously very bad. Mika just doesn't make any sense because the attack speed buff doesn't work on her. I don't think Kaya offers very much, besides good application. Is there any character that I'm not thinking of? Is there an obvious pick here that would be an actual really good, like, Xinyan buffer? I'll just keep on this.
Sure to keep up.
Like, Rosaria has a physical shred, so I feel like she's probably the best. Again, one of those things that, like, people often forget about her. It's like, oh yeah, she, like, she transfers her crit rate, and then I believe it's this one. Yeah, her C6 gives physical shred. So, yeah, I don't think it's getting much better than this. At least for as far as consistency goes. I do need to do one thing, though. I want to actually fix her build. And that's going to start with crit rate. The set doesn't really matter that much, but the crit rate does. So let's just focus on crit rate. We need a good crit rate helmet that we can get some nice transfer on. I think a lot of my good ones are in use right now. Like, I mean, that's a good one. A little bit of energy recharge. This one's not so good. This one Gene's using is, again, it's fine. Not stealing kazoos. Probably this one for gladiators. And then how does the set look? So we got 2 pieces of that, 2 pieces of that, and then we're looking for... I guess we'll just take cryo damage, you know? It's better to shred defense for her, like Lisa or C4 Razor or Zhongli Shield. Honestly, I think Zhongli would probably be the pick. Like, just Zhongli in general, if I had access to him, because, you know, he's just very good. And he does his own, like, unique damage shred. And buffs and whatnot, plus his shield's really big. C4 Razor doesn't really mesh, because I think he needs to be on field for a lot of his stuff to work, and then... Lisa's... I like Lisa, but, again, she's just awkward. The more off-field you can get, the better, though. Is her defense shred on her burst? I think it's on her burst, right? That might be okay, actually. If I really wanted to get spicy with it, I could do Lisa instead of Shogun. Less consistent, but still potentially very good. But yeah, so let's go find a cryo piece. Let's just make her do damage. I'd often run, or a lot of the time I'd run Noblesse on her, but I already have Noblesse on my, on my Dio, so I don't think I really need much else on that one. Alright, so how do I make this work? Probably just this one. Yeah, throw the flower. There we go. So that gives us a whopping, plus occasional overloads. Yeah, Xinyan is, well, we're getting those with Shogun right now, which is good. Yeah, honestly, the only reason I'm picking Shogun over any other Electro character currently is consistency. It just makes for really easy uptime on Superconduct. And, I mean, it would be better with, like, she's better, obviously. If you're doing a physical team with Shogun in it, you're probably doing a Eula team. Because that's where, because Eula's damage is, like, really heavily baked into her burst. Xinyan's burst is very good, too, though, so it's not bad. I'll take a look at Lisa, though, because I know she has a defense shred, but I don't remember where it is. That's all I gotta... I'll check that real quick. Yeah, this looks good. 94% crit rate, 88 crit damage. I'm here for crit rate transfer, that's it. So crit rate's her main stat. Okay, let's go take a look at Lisa. As a side note, as a very personal aside, I like it when Lisa calls me cutie. Makes me feel good. Anyway. It would be in her talents or constellations, maybe. So, hits by Violet Arc. Yeah, here we go. Opponents hit by Lightning Rose have their defense shred by 15%. That is a lot of defense shred. Okay, if we're gonna do a one, let's just pretend we're doing a one-shot of sorts. A pretend one-shot. So, Shogun would be replaced by the ever-lovely Lisa.
I'll keep an eye on you.
That was an interesting thing to say, Lisa. So let's get out of here, heal up, get some energy back. Because that's going to be the big issue with Lisa, is getting her energy back. Because she doesn't really do that. Like, her battery power is low. Because if I'm right, and I'm pretty sure I am, because I have a history of using Lisa a lot, is that, well, she doesn't really generate energy unless she's doing her hold skill. So the tap skill
Come a little closer.
doesn't really do much on that regard, so...
Blitz.
And even then, the energy recharge is, like, kinda mid.
Judgment. Pyrotechnics.
Okay, well, we got everything up more or less. Let me just... Eh. Ah! Hey, the shield tanked it. Nice. Let's give it a go. We'll try it on the Pyro Flower this time. It's like, oh no, he has Pyro resistance against my Xinyan. Anyway. So, how would the combo look? It says when it's damaged by it. Let me just check the wording. So what does this do for me? Lisa regenerates 2 energy for each opponent hit by holding Violet Arc. Up to 10 energy. And hello, Azel. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? And what do we got? Okay. So Violet Rose, 80 cost, very expensive. Cooldown's long, duration is 15 seconds. That gets quite a lot of... That's a big window to work with. That's good. And opponents hit by Lightning Rose have their defense shred. Okay, so actually that's interesting. So you get 15 seconds of uptime on this thing, which means assuming you hit on the last tick, that is a total of 25 seconds of defense shred, potentially. Azel's back. So what you doing? We're actually doing some, we're doing a little bit of Xinyan testing. We're trying to push how much damage we can do in a single hit. And we're using Lisa to try and do it. And if Lisa doesn't quite cut it, I'm going to try it with Bennett. Actually, maybe instead of... Ooh, that could be good. Hold on, let me check something real quick. I gotta check the scaling on something. Her burst, how does it scale? It does, of course, scale with her attack, but I believe... Character shielded. Is it her constellation that does it? Runs around a crit? No. Rift Revolution's physical damage has a crit rate increased by 100% and will form a shield. Decreases... Huh, weird. I actually thought her burst scaled with her defense a little bit. Huh, weird. This is the thing with her. That's just the weird thing with her. She scales all over the place. Yeah, let's try it with Bennett instead of Dio. Because it's guaranteed to crit anyway. I don't need the extra crit rate from having double cryo, so let's...
I won't hold you back.
Let's go for it.
Much.
Let's give her a go. Remember my poem recital thing? It's done, but the students who did it successfully on stage, infrastructure of everyone got reward. Everyone that got successful got vanilla cream cake. Ooh, it was so good. Oh, that sounds very nice, actually. It's not my... I'll tell you right now, that's not my favorite kind of cake. That would be a cheesecake. That'd be my dream situation, was getting cheesecake. But that sounds great. Well, or I assume it went well. The way you're talking about it, it sounds like it went well. Let's give this a go. So we have 2 forms of defense shred. 2 forms of physical buffs.
Come a little closer.
Hit.
You're in for a little shock.
Don't
Come
throw
a little
Hadoukens at me.
closer.
Alright.
You've been a naughty boy.
You can't run.
You know, granted, getting rid of this, the Corolla is going to be awkward. It's going to take me a couple seconds because I just don't have a good means of doing it, but this is fine. That's going to hurt, ain't it?
Come a little closer.
Okay, here we go.
Try not to enjoy that.
Teamwork is strength. Shiver. Power cord. Shred till I'm dead.
Ooh, 88! Naughty Lisa. And there was this bun filled with cream. It was amazing, worth it. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. And also Unit 5, I understand. I love Lisa. She's great. 88k with Xinyan burst? Not bad. I think we've got some potential here. Why are you always doing something crazy in Genshin? First Xinyan, God build, now Lisa. Well, actually, the funny thing is, this isn't my first little of time using Lisa. I actually use Lisa quite a bit. She's level 90. She's been level 90 out of 90 for quite a while. Actually, I use her for a Hyper Bloom team most of the time, but yeah, no, that's how I have fun in this game. Lisa's always great. That's how I have fun in this game, though. It's like my big focus is just trying to find interesting ways to use characters. Or use characters that don't get used very much, you know? Like, in Lisa's case here, it's like, well, we're using her for a defense shred. Now, the downside we've run into is that we can already see, man, her energy is bad. The heck was that? Ah! How dare you? How dare you? Don't.
You've been a naughty boy.
Alright, let's see how fast I can actually get back some energy.
Judgment.
Can I get back in like a rotation and a half? I don't think I can. No. Yeah, Lisa's energy is an issue. We need a battery for her. Again, actually coming back to Kujo Sara, weirdly enough. Do you have Barbados? Do you have Barbados, the wine drinker of wind? I can't say that I've seen them today. And I don't have them. I do not have Venti. This question comes up a lot. Everyone asks me if I have Venti, and every time I have to tell them no, because it's like, I want Venti. I just never gotten a chance to get him. Do you have Child, the 12th Harbinger? I do not have Child. I do not have Chalade. I don't have Enchilada. So, Is there another way I could do this? Another way I could, other than just setting up one-shots. Okay, let's see if we can break the 100k. That's the next goal. But first things first, I have to get my bursts back because there's just no good way of doing that. Like this, Lisa is not good for that, which is fine. I mean, like, not every character can be perfect at everything, right? And let's see, I don't have any artifacts on her right now. Is there any, like, artifacts I could do to get a buff? Elemental skill, so burst doesn't work for that. We already have a noblesse user, so that doesn't, that's redundant. Is there some cool artifact set that I could use to get a little bit of extra juice? I don't... Oh, actually, there is. I think this set would work. Yeah, trigger an elemental reaction. The character equipping this will obtain buffs on the elemental type of the other party members. Attack is increased by 14% of each party member whose elemental type is the same. Oh, it increases their attack, not the... It's not a team-wide buff. For each party member in the same equipping the character, the elemental mastery is increased by 50 for every party member with a different elemental type. Yeah, it's okay. That doesn't work. Weird. If you have child, you should listen to child's voice lines. Made me dead. If you have Tartaglia. Yeah, I haven't heard his voice lines, but I do know some of his story. Like, I know his actual name. Because, you know, he has like a billion names. Good old Ajax. Yeah, that's just Dendro Shred. There's nothing that does physical shred, I don't think. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay, weird idea. Hold on. What if... What if we put exiles on her? We put exiles. Because that way we can get a little bit of extra energy on her. Again, this is one of those situations where, like, this is not particularly good. But it may be a necessary evil. And then I could also... Is there anything else I can do here? What do you think? I'm thinking... Weapon. Right now I have Hakushin Ring, which is not what I'm looking for. I would be looking... Not for Mappa Mare. Not this Wit Sith. Oh, the Wet Sith maybe. I'd be looking for Favonia's Codex, which I don't have a Favonia's leveled up at the moment, but... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, there's the plan. Favonia's Codex are the Ankinomia ones. Also, put his Snow voice line, you'll be shocked. Yeah, there's some interesting... There's a lot of characters that have very funky lines on Dragonspine. Kind of funny. Yeah, so I'd have to level up this Favonia's Codex, and I really should. I don't know why I haven't, actually. I often find myself wanting to use Fav Codex, but I've never leveled it up. It's R5. I should. And yeah, I do also have the other one you mentioned, the is it the Oathsworn Eye? Is that the Ankinomia one? I think it is. Well, I can put a little bit of investment into this. I have some of the resources and the money, so it's like I can get this up a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Just to help alleviate this pressure. Okay, I have more materials than I thought, actually. This is nice. I'm not taking this all the way. I know I don't have enough for that. I could get pretty close, though, so I'm going to leave it at that, though. That's fine. 50 is fine. It's not great. It's not ideal, but we're going to try it.
Come a little closer.
I'm a bit rusty.
Okay, that's...
Come a little closer.
There we go. Okay, that's actually not bad. Next up, I need to do something else. I have an idea. But can you show or listen to the snow? No. I don't have them. I'd have to go on YouTube. Which I feel like you could do that yourself. I don't know. I don't think you can do voice lines from the character archive, right? I'm not going crazy on this. It's not a thing you can do. No, I didn't think so. I'm sure I've heard the line before, if I'm being honest, because like there's some funny lines. Like you want to talk about an interesting line that happens in the snow? Here's one for you. Give me a sec. This one just makes me laugh. This one's just funny.
The Winter Shogun approaches.
Like, come on, that's hilarious. The Winter Shogun approaches. It's genius. Also, if you really want a funny line about the snow on a character I don't have, check out Zhao's line. Zhao's got a winner of a line. That's funny. Sprix, which character has the most interesting lore in your opinion? Ooh, I like this question. I like this question a lot. Let's talk about it, and then we'll go back to trying to one-shot things with Xinyan. This is a nice little distraction. Let me go to the character archive. Let me just thumb through some of them. Okay. Right off the hop, initial instinct, my brain immediately goes to Cauliflower. Cauliflower is probably one of the most interesting and, like, impactful stories in the entire game. No, I mean Tartaglia. I know what you mean. I don't have Tartaglia. I can't. What do you want from me? I'm but a mortal man. I'm trying my best. Anyway. Get back to answering the question, though. Yeah, Collie's definitely up there for, like, just good storytelling. Like, if you've ever read... I don't know if her lore is really included in her, I don't think I can check it from here. I don't know if her lore is really included much of the stuff from the manga. But her storyline with Dottore... escaping the labs and like being like basically like rehabilitated by Amber, like it's a really good story. It's a good read, but it's hard to say if it's like the best lore. Shenhao's got some good stuff. Hers is really interesting too, you know, being locked in a cave with a demon, and then one of the, you know, the Adepti rolling into the cave and be like, hey, there's a demon in there and a small child, and oh my god, I think the child's winning. Holy hell, that's not good. I'm like, that's a good one, too. I like that one. Is there any other really standout ones? I mean, you got, where is he? Big Zhang Dong over here. I mean, like, come on. This is 5,000...
Wine tastes the same as I remember.
Zhang Li, I was on you.
But where are those who share
the memories? I was literally looking at you for 3 seconds. Really? Anyway... Zhang Li's got 5,000 years of interesting lore, but I don't think we've gotten enough of it. Yula's an interesting one. She's another one that has, like, good story. I like hers. That's the thing. It's hard to pick one. Like, which one has the best lore? Okay. I'm gonna lock in my answer. The best character with the best standalone story, like, backstory, call it. I'm willing to lock that in. It's just, like, the best standalone story. But maybe not the most interesting lore. I'd actually might give the most interesting lore possibly to Nahida. Because, you know, the Archon quest is her story quest, and that's, like, you know, basically being created from, like, a tree leaf while the actual god of Sumeru was basically corrupting the universe around her. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, all the Archons have amazing lore, of course. I also really love Albedo's and Kaya's. And we haven't even gotten all of Albedo's and Kaya's. We're still missing pieces on that. I'm still waiting on some answers on that stuff. Will we ever get those answers? Yeah, probably around the time we get Venti's second story quest, am I right? I'm trying to think, is there anyone else that just has like a standout story that's just like, I like that one. That one's super interesting. D-Luke's up there. D-Luke's up there along like with Kaya for like similar reasons. You know, a lot of engaging backstory. But his story isn't really interesting. Actually, it's his dad's story is the interesting one. That's what makes them intriguing. I like the mystery. Yeah, I think that's true for a lot of people. Oh, Aloy. Aloy's got a great backstory. I mean, she's got 2 whole games of backstory, and they're both really good. I love Aloy's backstory. Horizon Zero Dawn's a great game. True story. Does that count? I don't think that counts. Oh, is there anyone else? Anyone else of, like, particular note? I really like Baiju's story. We haven't gotten enough of his yet, though. We're still missing a lot of pieces, but what I did get was very interesting. I liked it. Same with the... It's really... It just kind of boils down to that Hoyoverse's writers, they do good stories. Like, I don't think there's any, like, character that would say, like, oh, their character story sucks. There's some characters that are weaker than others. Like, I would say that Yoimiya's story isn't, like, super interesting. It's sweet, but I wouldn't say it's, like, highly engaging. But it's not bad. Like, every story for all these characters are, like, interesting. I'm like, I want to know more about these characters. Also, I do like that Diluc went so berserk in Snezhnaya that he's officially not to go there anymore. Oh my. That's hardcore.
Time for afternoon tea.
Nearly time for afternoon tea, you say? Very interesting. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly level up this particular artifact. So yeah, basically what you're saying though, Diluc went to Russia and chose violence. And he was so violent that the Russians didn't want him anymore. That's crazy. Oh shoot, am I already out of artifacts? Oh no, for a second I thought like, wow, that's not good. Now, I'm doing this with purpose. I have a reason for this. Yes, he chose all the violence. How much violence did he choose? Yes. It's like this. I'll tell this story from Diluc's perspective. Violence is never the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes. And you can do with that information what you will. Okay, I was really hoping to hit some energy recharge on this, but it's fine. I just need the crit rate. Now, you may be saying to yourself, why is this maniac, this absolute unhinged fool, leveling up a level 4-star Exiles artifact? Well, I'll tell you. Because I'm running, the Fav Codex, I just need crit rate. I don't need a lot of crit rate, I just need a little bit of crit rate just to generate energy. That's the only reason. Everything in this whole setup is just to generate more energy. Now, the question is, will this work? That is yet to be seen. Let's give it a shot. Now, the idea is that this is going to one-shot him, right? So I won't go to full rotation, but I will be able to see what her energy looks like after a full rotation. And if it's good, this might actually be viable. And also, I do want to one-shot this. Let's actually try everything in my power. We're going to take full advantage of everything we got. So, we're going to use... Not pile them up. I'm actually going to use the... we'll use this one. The Tianshu meat. And then there should... I have a lot of good defense food, so let's grab one of those. Looking for one that gives defense bonus and... shield strength. There we go. Delicious moon pie. Seems good. Alright. Now, this is the most powerful I could probably do this. Besides maybe grabbing... I don't think there's even a physical damage potion. I don't think that's a real thing. So let's give it a go. Alright, this should be good enough.
Let's spark things up.
Everybody stand back! Punishment! Feel the beat! Amp it up!
Oh yeah, we broke 100k. Oh yeah. How do we feel about that? Is that good? Huh? Is Xinyan bad? Yeah, she's alright. That's pretty good though, huh? I'm proud of that. That was good. That was awesome. And also, we had one full rotation. How does she look? Not good. It's really bad still. Oh, jeez. Maybe it's because I didn't land a single crit. It's possible, but let's go somewhere where I know I can find some easy enemies. See how fast I can actually build her up. Now, obviously, in like a swarm of enemies, I can do this pretty easily. But let's just imagine I have a shield.
Blitz.
Okay, that's actually not bad. That's not terrible. Okay.
You can't run. Power cord.
Love those 21k melts though. That feels good. Feels wrong, but it feels good. All right, let's try. I'm gonna try it on the pyro flower. It should be about the same, but I'm just curious, just to see if it's consistent. And also, like I said, I want to see if we can get a better rotation, maybe. Maybe there's... Also, there's a small chance I didn't have the Bennett buff. I'm like 99% certain I did, but there's a small fraction of a percent that I didn't. Because when I dashed with Rosaria, I put myself outside of the Bennett buff, but it does have a duration. I just don't know if I was within that duration. I'm sure I was, but just in case, so there's no shadow of a doubt, let's cover all our bases, right? Now, again,
Come a little
realizing again that I have no good means of doing this.
You're in for a little shock.
Well, it's not that bad. Ow, I got Hadoukened. Ah, leave me alone. Ah, I said leave me alone. Stop it. Oh, jeez, no. No. About to get really upset.
Try not to enjoy it.
Teamwork is strength. Shiver. Feel the beat.
Okay, reposition.
Till I'm dead.
Yeah, 108k seems to be what we're going for. I got Kazuha. He is insane. Congrats. Yeah, Kazuha's a good one. He's a winner. Well, I hope you enjoy your new Kazuha. Don't spend them all in one place now. Everything's on fire. And again, we have this problem. Just, like, no energy generation. Again, when I'm doing the rotation, though, I'd have to, like... The only way to, like, guarantee having a full rotation where it's good is be able to burst, hold skill, and then... and then do the rotation? Which is super clunky. I don't think that's good. I think that's actually really bad. But it would work. It's a curious situation. He's level 80? Nice. Kazuha is a godsend in the Abyss. Yes, he is. He's gotten me definitely very accustomed to using him. Alright, let's just see if I can build some energy up. I might actually pop my head back into the Abyss, as much as I really don't want to. I think it might be time to like take another stab at it, because I do want to get those last 2 stars, and I only have 2 more days to do it, so...
Come a little.
I might just take a peek, you know? Just a little look-see.
You're in
How much
for a
damage can
little
this do?
shock.
Yeah, 5k. Meh.
Adventure time.
Let's spark things up.
Teamwork is strength. Time to rock.
86k though, that feels really good. Now, the question is that worth it? Now, without the Lisa burst, it sits at like a healthy, what, 88k? If I don't have the Lisa, the full combo, and I remove Lisa for riding. So, how much do I value the consistency? Also, keep in mind, I cannot use Bennett with her on a normal team. Because, you know, the infusion. Unless I do Pyro. Which would probably be bad. I mean, the scaling would still work on her charge attack, so maybe it wouldn't be terrible, but I'm willing to try it at least once, but maybe not right now. That is a very different kind of setup. Alright, so I'm going to position myself over at the Abyss. I think I'm going to deep dive into it. Xinyan Burgeon is strong. I believe it. But that's the thing, though. And this is what I'm actually going to make my video about. So consider this not a spoiler, but this is kind of a sneak peek on what I'm going to be talking about. I'm not going to do my usual team build. I'm going to do team builds for her. I'm going to show a couple teams off. I'm going to mention them, explain them, and why they work and why they're good. That's the plan, at least. But here's the thing with Burge and Xinyan. Burgeon is a meta team. Xinyan is not a meta character. So you can put her in the meta team and it works. But what about Xinyan fits with Burgeon? Like, what about her makes Burgeon interesting? And the answer is, I'd argue, is nothing. It's like the same as like doing a Burgeon build with Zhongling. It's like, yeah, it's good. But you're not really taking advantage of what makes Zhongling good then. And the problem Xinyan has is she doesn't really have any one thing that makes her really good. So you're like, it just doesn't feel right. Like, the things that she specializes in, she has a shield, which is pretty general. But the shield buffs physical damage. She has all these attack scalings, but if you look at her constellations, she synergizes with defense. Her playstyle and like her regular build path, and especially if you're looking at her and using her in a more traditional Burgeon team, is tap shield, tap burst, move on. But then you're not using her charged attacks. Like, it just seems like no matter what you're doing, you're always missing out on something, even if you're doing a normal team. And I think the only place for her that really uses everything she has, and it's really weird, is as a main physical DPS. That's where she can use everything. Because you use her C6 because you're spinning, you use her shield for the physical buff, and you get the physical damage out of her burst. But yeah, it's such a weird dynamic with her, because like she's like the jack of all trades, master of none. Just kind of does a little bit of everything, other than healing. The only thing her kit's missing is like a moderate heal, and then she'd be like, yeah, she literally does everything. Could you imagine if her shield had a little heal on it? Just a little teeny heal. Actually, that'd probably make her pretty good. Honestly, I think that would actually make a much stronger argument. They'd be like, oh, all of a sudden you don't need a healer anymore because she can just heal herself. She has the same issue as Rosaria. They cannot compete with Eula, and they're not even close. No, that's true right there. That is a very, very true statement. But the thing is, too, even before Eula came out, and it was just Rosaria and like who are our physical DPS, you had Rosaria, you had Xinyan, and you had Razor. Well, none of them were really all that good except for Razor. Rosaria is fine. Xinyan is fine with C6. But again, their kits are a little like, what are you doing with them? Like, yeah, we have all this physical shred and physical damage. Hell, even her level up stats, physical damage for Rosaria. But all of her kit, a lot of her kit is based on supporting. Well, not a lot of her kit. Like, yeah, we got a really good off-field damaging burst. The skill is just a really fast hit, one shot, like one hit, just one tap them. And believe me, I leveled all the way to Inazuma with a physical Rosaria buffed by Yunjin. Now, Unit 5, I don't know if you watch a lot of my videos. I don't know if you watch any of my videos, I'll be completely honest. I assume you do. I think you do. But there was a video I did talking about our first mains, right? I still have an R5 Crescent Pike. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take you a blast to the past. So this is what my Rosaria looks like now, right? This is, you know, mostly crit rate. I'm using it for support, crit rate, transfer, that kind of stuff. I can confirm that a milkshake is on the menu today. Oh, very nice. This is pretty good, right? But this is what she used to look like. My R5 Dragon Spine Spear was on her. And I have some of the artifacts still. Not all of them, because I was using two-piece physical damage. Which I realize now was dumb, because she is just too much physical damage. I managed to do 20k normals with her, yeah. If I do with Yunjin, I think I can do about the same. I'd have to rebuild that setup, which I'm not going to do right now, because I want to just keep... I don't want to have to rebuild. 4-piece Glad, yeah. I think at the time... Keep in mind, I was new when I was doing this. This was before Yunjin was out even, right? I was, this was patch 1.4. Back when I first... Because Rosario was my first character. And I was using two-piece Bloodstained and two-piece Pale Flame. I believe. And yeah, it was dire. I was shredding everything in the overworld, but in the Abyss, yeah. Unless the Abyss has something that says, like, physical characters get some kind of bonus, like, it's just not viable a lot of the time unless you're Eula. Unironically, though, I will do something right now. Now, granted, let's take a quick look-see. Let's test it. I mean, it won't be good. I have no reason to believe it'll be good, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just for case in point, right? We're just going to do this for an example. So, Raidansky, Shigonovich, we're going to do Dio, we're going to do Rosa, and we're going to do Xinyan. Yeah, this is just for case in point. I'm not going to try. I'm going to try earnestly. I'm going to try my absolute damnedest to see if I can make this work. I'm not expecting it to, though. Just keep that in mind. And then for the second half, man, I don't even know. Probably a Burgeon setup. Because, you know, so Nahihi. Actually, I can do you, then Nahihi, then we just need another Dendro or another Hydro. Or something completely different. I don't know, actually. I didn't put much thought into this, so just bear with me a moment. Let's do a second Dendro. Let's do... Oh no, I'm gonna do Burgeon. What am I saying? I'll just do Stoma. What am I talking about? That thing is back. Yes, try. So before I get started into this, I do need to go to the bathroom and replace my caffeine drink because, like I said, my brain is on frappe right now. So before my brain melts out of my ears, I'm going to get myself some more caffeine. So I'll be back in just a moment, and then we'll deep dive into this. BRB. Caffeine beverage has been acquired. Can you say I'll be back with an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent? I'll be back. I'll be back. No, that's not quite right. I've seen art of Klee X Dottore, Chi-Chi X Venti. Oh. Why are you looking this stuff up? No judgment or anything. You know, you do you, but at the same time, why? Alright. I didn't look it up. Why did it find you then? Again, not having Kazuha to group kinda sucks. And by kinda sucks, I mean really sucks. Unironically, though, the damage is there.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Just, again, it's just getting these guys to stay together because they just move around way too much. Like, I unironically need 2 Kazuha pull skills to even get him to stay still for me. Because they're just a little too lightweight. Now, granted, I could probably put Kazuha in here and it would be fine, but, like, what is he doing? Like, he's not swirling anything important. Yeah, ironically, the problem isn't Xinyan. Isn't that funny? That's hilarious, actually, to me. Hold up. Alright, let's go ahead and just see what this looks like if I can get them all grouped up this way. Let's see how it works on these guys. Again, one guy just decides he's not grouping up. He's too good for it. Okay, can we all agree that if the first guy grouped up, that wouldn't have been that bad? Interesting, though. It's just an interesting little talking point. That's all I really wanted to do. Just get in there, try an earnest attempt with Xinyan, and just, like, talk about that. The problem wasn't Xinyan, though. The problem was not having Kazuha, and that's messed up. That shouldn't be the case. Anyway, I gotta catch up on the chat. I didn't look it up. I did it by accident, of course. He said that phrase in the Commando film. I like Commando, it's a good movie. Bad guys kidnapped his daughter, and Arnold says, "I'll be back." And you know how he came back? With huge guns. I mean, that's what you do, right? Major disservice to YouTube for not putting your live stream on the top of the feed. What can you say? YouTube algorithm works in mysterious ways. Okay, so what if... Let's try this in earnest again. Let's try this like a real, honest college try. So we just need as much clearing power as we can. So we're going to do it with what it was doing before. So unironically, we're going to put Xinyan in. Hey, this is supposed to... This is like the hardest abyss we've ever had. Like, legitimately, unironically. By the way, Mysterious Ways is a lyric from a U2 song. I'm pretty sure Mysterious Ways has probably been used in a lot more than just that one U2 song, if I'm being honest. Though I do like U2, so... They're a pretty good band. So you... What do you think? Is there any other cool things I can do that might help me out here? Honestly, probably just double Dendro. So it would be what? Something like... Something along the lines of... Oh, actually, no, I'll just do... I know exactly how I'm going to do this. Hold on. So we'll do this, Benny Toma. There we go. That looks good. So this is like, again, an honest-to-goodness try to see if we can make this work.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Judgment.
Lights out.
Put them together again.
Try till I'm dead. Lightning purified. Punishment.
One with nature.
Again, not bad.
The birds come.
Pyrotechnic. Time to rock.
Again, one of the biggest problems is keeping them together.
You can't run.
Into the wind.
Shiver. Judgment. I'll settle this. Feel the beat.
Again, we're up against enemies that are physical resistant, and I'm melting them with Xinyan. Again, this is one of my slower runs, because, you know, unfortunately I'm stuck using a couple of characters that are a little awkward, but
Leaves, adorn my.
You can't run.
just the fact that this is, like, absolutely doable as is. I find that so funny. Like, look at that! That was good! Like, unironically, that was pretty good, right? But remember, everyone, Xinyan's terrible. She just requires a lot of investment, unfortunately. She does get there, though. That was super. Oh, wait, no, I should run away. Yeah, this is... I know I'm not getting this one, but I'm gonna have to redo it. Because, you know...
Hold them. I'm going in.
Supporting fire.
Let's see if there's any hope of this. Bow before the abyss, there. That's what you sound like.
Make yourselves a move. Rest and rebuild. Everybody stand.
Here's backup.
Billowing surge.
You know what?
Battle.
This seems doable. Wait, hold on. Hold on, no way. Oh,
Strategy.
no! Wait. Hold up. That was looking doable. I don't believe it. Hold on, I'm gonna change that first team. Sounds like a lot of the Genshin community are just bad at the game. Chat seems oddly quiet. Not really. Things are just kind of chill right now. That's the way I like it. That's kind of how I like it, unironically. You know, I like it chill. Like, people just chit-chatting and, like, you know. Let's go Xinyan. I'm gonna pop out Xinyan. I know, but that's, I do need to save a little bit of time. Just a smidge, and I know that a character that can do it just a little bit faster than her. I also know that, come the third floor, the third chamber, she's going to have an issue. Unfortunately. Well, actually, no, she's not going to have the issue. Cookie's going to have the issue. But, because survivability is going to be a problem, so I'm just going to need as much bulk as I can get. I could do it with... I could try it with Noelle, but it just doesn't seem like a good idea. Why domain again? Why not? Also, hi Mohan, how you doing, man? And also, hello Bricken, I didn't get a chance to say hi to you earlier. How you doing, man? Now, let me think. What is a good way of doing this? Again, no... Again, this boils down to... Now, see, now it's not the problem of, oh shoot, I don't have enough Kazuas. Now for get these teams to work, I don't have enough Bennett's. Requiring additional Bennett's. Do you know where I can get a couple more Bennett's at? No? This one is too much stress. I'm not doing it. Cookie Shinobu, yeah. Oh, don't worry. I have a plan now. I was actually just running Xinyan in there just to make a point, but now I'm here. I'm just like, you know what? I can do this. I can actually do this, I think. I wish I could just use the cryo team. That would be the dream team for this, but it's just not the way right now. Okay, actually, something's coming to mind. I'm having an epiphany. Okay, check this out. So, the team will be... Wait for it. Baiju. Shincho. Kazoo. Kaveh. But let me make sure my Kaveh is equipped before I do this. Kaveh needs, I haven't used Kaveh in a hot minute, so let me just make sure he's looking good. This is going to be a Bloom team, so we're going to definitely want this set. The stat line looks fine. Could be a little better, because Nahihi's using the crit rate hat right now, which, again, is fine, but it could be better. So I'll switch them, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch Nahihi's set. Nahihi is going to rock her backup set, because I actually just want her elemental mastering things. This is all part of my plan. I would love to see content with characters that are relevant to each other, like Shinobu Ito, Jean Clean, etc. Rosaria and Albedo, Kokomi, and Goro. I agree. Like, you mean like more like in-game content? Like more like stories between like a pair of characters? That'd be cool. Like a whole line of story quests that are just basically duos. Like, you're not choosing one character. It's not the Kokomi story quest, it's the Kokomi Goro story quest, the Rosaria Albedo story quest, etc., etc. Or Abyss content like that. Oh, like doing teams. Oh. I like both ideas, but yeah, okay. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's go with Gilded Dreams. So I need that. So grab the Dendro damage one. She's already using that one. That's on Layla for some reason. And I haven't leveled up a flower for some reason. I don't know why. And then I should have an EM hat somewhere. I know I have this one, but I don't want to use that one if I don't have to. Now, where is my other EM hat? I actually think it's on Cookie right now. Yeah, my other EM hats are 4 stars. It's fine. Venti and Shao content. That's some expensive content right now. I don't have either of those characters. But that could be a fun, like, challenge one of these days. Maybe not in this Abyss. This Abyss is just a little too vile for my tastes. That could be, like, a fun challenge, though. Like, doing a run with only duos that, like, match up. Also, I have an idea, and I want your opinion. Many content creators make contests, like, use an Abyss in certain characters, and the chat says... What the chat says, but I have another idea. Okay, lay it on me. I was kind of thinking of doing something like that, but I hadn't quite worked out what the kinks are. I kind of like your initial idea, but let's see what else you got. And about 800 EM, that's pretty good. Like doing the Abyss and not having to use dodge of any kind. Now, on one hand, that could be an interesting challenge. On the other hand, I feel like the answer is just Noelle. The answer just becomes Noelle. No animation canceling, no dash cancels. I'll be honest. Some elements of that could be good. I don't think those particular challenges would be all that interesting, because I feel like that could get really dull. Because there is only like a couple of correct answers then. Like I said, I think the answer is just Noelle. You just start spinning. You just put your shield up, start spinning, and it's just like, yeah, content. I don't think it's a bad idea. Don't misunderstand. Who is that strong to do it? Oh, Zhongli. That's the answer. The answer is Zhongli. The answer is always Zhongli. Is there a challenge in the game? Just use Zhongli. I got Kazuha to max in talent 10. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, so Kabe's ready. Let me just double check his stats real quick. Now, if I really want to push it, if I really want to do something nutty, I could throw my my bacon on him. What do you think? You want to throw some bacon on him? Get up to 96.8 crit rate. I lose some EM, though. And I like the EM. The EM's going to be kind of big. So, you know what? I'll actually probably stick with this. It's a cute idea, though. Alright, let's give it a go. I think I need the EM more than I need the health and extra damage, but we'll see. I might make the switch, depending on how this feels. So, Team 1. We already kind of determined this is going to be Baijuju. It's going to be Shincho, Kazoo, and finally, our boy, the keyless one, Kaveh. I am posting a video, like you understand this one in a video. Okay, give him some bacon and eggs. Maybe a few French potatoes too. I like it. My trash English. Hey, don't worry about the English thing. Like, I know, like, English is my first language and I don't speak it very well, so you're good. Don't worry. Okay. So the second half of this is going to be Nahihi. Did you know that Kaveh's favorite food is Alhaitham's least favorite? I did know that, weirdly enough. I did actually know that because it's in their voice lines. I heard it on. I saw that one on a YouTube short actually. Who was I doing? How was I doing this again? Right, it was then Coco Beware, Coco Fish, Benny Boy Toma. English language makes up a new rules daily and it sucks. Look, let's be real here. Kaveh. English is just it's just like 4 other languages standing on top of each other in a trench coat. So, you know. It's a mutant language. Also, compared to other languages, English is incredibly literal. English is too hard. Depends on who you ask. Alright, let's give it a go. So, do that. Probably should use my burst there, but it's fine.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud. Feast your eyes. Scanning.
Okay, this is feeling a little slow somehow. I'm actually shocked.
Remember, health comes first.
Health comes first.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me...
The wind knows me. Come at me.
I don't know why, I'm actually really shocked how slow that was in the first bit. Maybe I was just doing it wrong? Okay, getting all my stuff dodged sucks.
Clouds high. The birds come breaking new ground. Sight clear. Seems like an emergency. One with nature.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Scanning. Come at me. Sight clear. Taking a turn for the better.
Yeah, this is still really slow, but there's some potential here.
No, my sword.
The wind knows.
I think this one could be done. This one's an execution problem. Perhaps with execution that could be better. Remember, health comes first. I sent a video in the memes channel the other day that I thought was really funny on that note. Seems like an emergency. Alright, we're gonna give it a go. This one doesn't seem very plausible right now. It's just because I don't have a good first half. It doesn't feel like I do, at least. Alright, I'll give it a go. Alright, have them come together. immediately become frozen. It's fine.
Let's light it up.
Supporting fire. Don't get too close.
Covenant of the deep.
Like again, the damage is good.
I see everything. Hold the line. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Check this out. I got you covered.
Let's see how fast I can get through this. Like, last time it was really fast. And it feels slower this time for some reason. I don't know why. Why does it feel slower? Okay, we got 14 seconds to kill all of them. Whoa! Getting frozen and knocked all over the place.
Stand back. Let's light it.
Okay.
Why do they never miss? Let's light it up.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Let me think. Is there any other ways I could do that more efficiently? Baiju could be stronger, I suppose. Kaveh felt a little off. Just a little bit. I might make him more offensive then. I might switch him over to the bacon. Switch him over to bacon and give him Nahita's set. And put Nahita back on the Dendro Shred set. It might be the play.
Mind the side effects. Remember, help.
Rain Cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
One with
I also might switch the order slightly.
clouds high. The birds come at me. Watch and learn.
Alright, that feels a little better. I think it's this. I think it's because I tried charged attacking at one point,
Scanning.
and that just wasn't like
Let me read
correct.
you a verse.
The wind knows me. Taking a turn for the better. Sight clear.
Ooh, that's bad. Oh, come on.
Mind the side effects.
You hate to see that.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain
But again, this is again the
outlines
problem I'm
your
having.
fate.
Like, they just move way too much, and I frankly don't know why.
One with nature.
Still doable though.
Dorn. Breaking new ground. Come at me.
Again, very good start.
A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, help comes.
Rain Cutter. No, my sword.
The wind knows me. Sight clear.
Looking okay. A little better.
Come at me. Scanning.
And one of them turned invisible. Hate to see it. Strange how Coughing Man and Kaveh look similar. Father and son? You think they look similar? I don't think I see it. Yeah, I'm going to make him more offensive. Let's make his standalone damage better. And then we'll pick up Elemental Mastery from other sources. Or we'll pick up offenses. We'll take the Elemental Mastery set and pick up our offense from other sources. And I think this should be pretty good. So we're going to give him the bacon. So he gets bacon, and then we're going to give him... We're just going to swap him into Hehe's set. And how is that going to look? Actually, I might not have to do very much. No, wait, hold on, I do. Hold on. Where is the Nahihi cup? That's weird. What cup is Nahida using? Am I blind? I might be blind. Turn invisible with like a fraction of an HP. Hey Sprix. Hey Sprix, how are you, May? I'm sadly at work and I'm going to lurk in the shadows. Can't react much. Hey, no worries, Lycan. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, though. I hope you're having a good day at work. I'm currently trying to just figure out how the heck am I going to build this character. Oh, there it is. Could have swore I had one. Weird. And then switch those two, and then finally get the unleveled up flower. So how does this look now? So, not good. Probably because this needs to be a crit damage piece, not crit rate. There we go. That looks a little better. Not great. It's weird. I'm here watching though. Wish I could focus and enjoy on the stream. Hey, don't worry. You gotta do your own business, right? Nothing to worry about. Okay. Yeah, this seems fine. I'm gonna try it like this. If not, I'm gonna go back to the dendro. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing and go from there. So I do want to reorder this slightly. And it's for a very specific reason. Even if I don't like what I'm about to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to do him second. So I can group them and then hit them with Shinsho's full setup. And then finally Kaveh can finish the job. And then for the second one, we got, of course, Nihihi, Coco Fish, and these two these two scrapping young lads. I didn't get Kazuha. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Did you lose a 50-50 or you just didn't have enough? Well, hang in there, man. There'll be other chances, hopefully. Maybe you'll get lucky. There's still time. Alright, let's give it a go. So, new plan is I just apply Dendro, pull them together, and then just let Shinsho do his thing.
Seems like an emergency.
Into the wind.
We do that.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let me weave you a verse.
Feast your eyes. Come at me.
One with nature.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah, I think this damage is worse. Pretty confident. Yeah, you know what? No. I'm going to tell you that right now. That feels bad. I had, like, no pity and 30 wishes. You got Hazo, so I built him. Hazo's good. Hazo's fun. I like him. Okay, so immediately, right off the hop, I did not like that. No, I need him on a Dendro Shred set. I thought I could do something cute. It's not that cute. Where? There it is. And then... this is still fine. That's still what I want. And then Hihi had that, and then the flower should be up here. There we go. That looks way better. I think that looks better. Also, back to work to me. I'll leave the stream open in the background and check here and there. Yeah, man, have a good one. Appreciate you being here. Although he needs to be kissing damage to do distance. Remind me of another Catalyst user. Cough, cough. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, at least Hazo is very much built to do that, though. He gets in melee range, he stays in melee range, and then he punches. I'm pretty sure he's... I don't know if you're being a smartass or not, but he's... just in case you're not, he's referring... I think he's referring to Baiju. Okay, so this looks good. I'll double check, make sure I didn't break Nahida by accident when I was shifting all these artifacts around. Yeah, this all seems fine. This all seems built to code. Let's do it. So we're going to abandon, we're going to rebuild. And... Baiju, Kazuzu. Okay, I think we're onto something here. It's slow going. It's coming together though. And then you and you. Cool. All right, let's give it a go. Maybe the person stopping me from burying dead girl, bruv. Oh, Skara. Oh, I feel like you're getting played.
Mind the side effects. Remember, help into the wind. Clouds high. The birds.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your face. No
I somehow picked up cryo. Interesting.
A bitter pill to swallow. One with nature.
Okay, I'm feeling an issue. I'm actually... the order's bothering me. I was hoping that maybe using Kazuha in that spot might be better, but it is most certainly not. Okay. Bye, Juju. Shincho. Kazoo. Kaveve. Doing this one step at a time. We'll figure it out, right? It's just once we get it solved, it's solved. Oh, I forgot to wish you luck. Good luck in the abyss. You can do it. Thank you. I'm gonna definitely need it. I need all the luck I can get at this point.
Taking a turn for the better.
Witness the power of Guhua. Rain outlines your fate.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn, feast your eyes.
Alright. It's looking a little better, actually.
Scanning.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better. It groups them up better.
Mind the side effect. The wind knows.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature.
Okay. So the first wave goes really fast, the second wave is really slow. Part of the problem I'm having is that my my rotation's a little goofy. It's not the best. And my positioning. I'm not used to having Kazuha on left.
Wind and cloud. Sight clear. Watch and learn.
Looks doable, though.
Scanning. Remember, help comes.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
One with
Pull them all
nature.
together.
Mind the side effects. Come at me.
I swear, did one of them turn invisible on me? Oh, they all turned invisible? Seriously? I wasn't even going slow. Why was that so fast? I hate these guys. I hate them so much. Oh, Aiko, I think it's, actually, I think it's Venti. I think that's the actual answer. I think it's Venti.
A bitter pill.
Rain cutter.
Man, getting really unlucky with that.
Fallen leaves. Adorn mine. Feast your eyes.
Where are they?
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effects.
I let my guard down. No, my soul. Witness the power.
One with nature. Scanning.
Okay. Pull them together, please.
Come at me. Remember, health comes first.
Health definitely comes first.
Let me weave you a verse.
Just not his health.
Rain outlines your
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds breaking new ground. Scanning.
Okay, this looks good.
Come at me.
witness the power.
Sight clear. Seems like an emergency. Scanning.
And then they just go invisible.
Into the wind.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Sight clear. Watch and learn.
I just don't know what I can do. It's just the second wave is just too fast. Venti's a bow user. He could use a catalyst if he wanted to. You think? Maybe I save Kazuha's burst for the second wave, and I just pretend I don't have it on the first wave, and I just try to burst it down that way.
Remember.
Rain cutter. Time to. No, my sword.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Breaking new ground.
Alright, looking good. Again, picked up Cryo again somehow. Don't know how that keeps happening. Okay, that was really bad. Some bad luck on that one. Tried to get more ER on Kazuha. His burst is not up when you get to the second wave of the Doritos. I mean, I'm going to be real with you. I like your suggestion, but it's a silly suggestion, and here's why. Just get more ER. That sounds like a great idea. Where do I get it from? Where do I get it from? There is one place I can get it from, actually. Unironically. It's not my favorite way of doing this, but it's not a bad idea. It's a big damage loss, what I'm about to do, but it gives me consistency, so it might actually be good enough. I can throw, Sapwood Blade on him. So triggering Quicken, Agri, Hyperbloom, Virgin. So you have to be the one to, or is it, does it matter if he's the one to do it? I'm gonna throw Fab on him. I leveled up. Oh. Yeah, the problem, and I can do Fab Sword. Fab Sword's like the only one I can do, because, I just don't have that many pieces of, I don't have that many good Viridescent pieces, so, you know, I gotta use what I got. That's the tricky part. So, Abandon Challenge, gotta redo it. I hate using Fab on him, though. I really just don't like using Fab on him. Feels like such, like, a waste. So, Baiju, we'll try it with Fab. Hopefully I get lucky. Now, Kaveh, on the other hand, he also needs way more ER, too, but that would be that's a different problem. That's actually a build problem. I'd have to, like, go at the artifacts, and I just, again, it's just, I don't have that many ER pieces. They're few and far between. They're a rare piece, right? So, you know. Yeah, but his burst is really useful with the VV Shred. Oh, yeah, of course. As well as just having an extra elemental source. Like, I get it. It's his bread and butter, but, you know, I just don't like using Vav Sword. I like the extra damage and the extra EM. That's just me, though. It's personal. That's personal preference. But this should be better, though. I think you're right. I'm more than willing to give it a shot. But if it doesn't make a difference, well, then, well, what are we going to do, right?
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn.
Witness the power of Guhua. Rain outlines your.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my feast your eyes.
I picked up Hydro that time. That's what I needed. Somehow I was picking up Cryo, and I didn't like that.
Into the wind.
Pull them together.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Sight clear. One with nature.
Picked up Pyro that time. Don't like that.
Seems like an emergency.
You don't want to be doing that, but...
Mind the side effects. Come at me.
Witness the power of Guhua. Know my sword.
Ooh, that's not good.
Wind strike.
Oh, that was also really dumb of me right there, wasn't it? Salvageable, but not looking good.
Breaking new ground. Sight clear. Scanning.
Oh no, that was the wrong character. I'm supposed to switch.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul.
Yeah, so it gets the... I do have the burst up now. And the extra energy is not bad, because he does generate it for everyone, right? So...
Mind the side effects. Scanning. Feast your eyes.
Still not fast enough, and it took way longer that time. Yeah, I lost a ton of damage. Like, I think you noticed the damage loss. It's substantial, losing that much elemental mastery. It's way better for the burst, but I'm losing damage along the way, which sucks. That was noticeable. That was like a 10-second drop. That's bad. I'll try it again. Maybe just... I'm going to say that one was execution. Just chalk it up to execution. Try again. Let's see if it's that big of a difference. Let's try and execute better. Just play better. Pick up Hydro. Good. I keep thinking Kazuha's on right. He's not.
Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill to swallow.
Let me weave you a verse.
That's very good. I like seeing that.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
That time I picked up Pyro. I don't know why I picked up Pyro, but I very much don't like it doing that.
Taking a turn for the better.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds watch and learn.
Alright, this is looking very promising. Yeah, it was just execution. There is a damage loss, but I'm making it up this time. That's good.
Rain cutter. Know my sword.
Uh-oh.
One with nature.
Is that going to be up this time? Okay, good. That was close.
Remember, health comes first. Come at me. Feast your eyes.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain.
We still have this jerk going invisible, though. And I don't like that. That's really bad.
Into the wind. Sight clear.
Like, the biggest damage loss is right here. Like, look at this! Come on! No, Alright, I've figured out the problem. It's not Kazuha. Fav Sword helps. It doesn't fix the problem, though. Problem's Kaveh. Problem's straight up Kaveh. I need his burst up.
All sorts of bad.
Is there any way I can do that? I wish I could just do it like a Super Bloom team, but it's just not an option. Because I need Kazuha. Could pick up an energy recharge sands on him. I can't do that one though. It has to be... Who can I borrow that from? Can I even borrow that from someone? I just don't have that much for energy recharge sands, you know? Okay, I do have one level 0. Actually, most of them are level 0. That's not ideal. Well, I do have one very good one. Sorry, Shogun. Just remind me, don't forget to put that back. Because if I forget to put that back, that would be very, very bad. And then I just need a Dendro Cup. How does this look? Honestly, this is pretty good. It's a weird stat split because my attack is really low, but you know what? Let's just try it. What's the harm? I'm gonna make sure you don't forget. Good. If you can get Kazuha up to where he can give him a bit more ER, you're golden. Yeah, no, it's because here's the thing. I'm like, it's not just like a little bit of ER I need for Kaveh. I'm like a full rotation short, and that's bad. That means I need a lot of energy recharge. if I'm going to make this work. And I'm already, get a figure, I'm already using Baiju, right? And he's batterying for him a little bit, and it's still not good enough. I'd probably actually need Nahida, but she's currently spoken for. Let's try it like this, though. You know, this is what we're doing here. We're here for experimenting. There is a correct answer here, which kind of sucks, honestly. It's the fact that there is only one correct answer, I think. But, is what it is. I think we're close to it, though. We can taste it. Weirdly enough, I'm actually not that stressed out right now. I'm still pretty chill.
Time to act.
Oh, that sucked.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds up, breaking new ground. Scanning.
That was weird.
Mind the side effect.
Did Kazu's burst not pick up anything just now? Until, like, the very end of it?
Fallen leaves. Adorn my sight clear.
There we go. Yep, the energy recharge was the play. Except for this one... I'm going to restart this, but this was not actually anyone's fault that time. That was just one plant deciding to be like, you know what? I'm going to go live in no man's land. Screw you. Like, oh, okay. Okay, thanks.
Seems like an emergency.
Seems like an emergency indeed. I'm going to restart that. I missed. It just straight up missed. Just, woo! Nothing but net. I can't even look at my own characters while I wait. We can look at Baiju, though. Yeah, look at him. Just look at him. Just look at him. I cannot seem to position him the way I want. There we go. Look at that guy. It is an emergency. Yeah, mate, don't stress over. It's not worth it. It's a game. It's meant to be fun. And at the end of the day, it's 50 primos you lose. If I'm... Now, you understand that night you said that if I'm 50 primos short from getting Eula when she comes out, it is officially your fault. You understand that, right? Are you willing to take that responsibility? Do you understand the implications of that? I don't know if you're ready for that. It's hard. That's hardcore statements right there. Anyway, let's do it. We got this. Oh yeah, I'm very chill when it comes to the Spiral Abyss. I get like highs, like high moments, but then other than that, it's just like, yeah, I'm good. Okay, let's not let them teleport this time.
Come at me. Remember, health comes first.
Health comes first. It's good advice. Alright, they all came together this time. Very good. And there we go. And I get picked up Pyro this time. What is the deal with this? Kazu, you're really confusing me today. Like, I'm doing my best to try to see where you're coming from on this one, but, like, it just doesn't make any sense, man.
Time to go. Into the wind. One with wind and cloud. Come at me.
Alright, do it. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little bit more energy.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Seems like an emergency.
Ridiculous.
The wind
Pull them
moves.
together.
Fallen leaves. Adorn. Feast your eyes. Sight clear.
Okay, looking good. Still not my fastest run. My fastest run still goes to Shogun, the Red Shogun team, but 50 primos could be the difference for me getting Venti and me not. I don't think it's gonna happen. If it does, I'll buy you a Welkin. Bet. Alright. Oh, but seriously, all joking aside, though, it's like, I like the challenge, and I like having, I feel good when I get the Spiral Abyss done, but I don't stress over it, you know? Like, I'm actually having a pretty good time while I'm doing this. Like, all honesty. I know a lot of people who get stressed out. I watch a couple friends of mine do this sometimes. Oh my god, they get mad. They get angry, and it's like, don't get angry, man. It's not going to help. Trust me, I know it won't help. The angrier you get, the worse you'll play. I promise you. I've seen it before. Ooh. That looked pretty good. I like this positioning so far. Alright, time to start healing them to death. Alright. Let's see if we can get them all to group up now. I'll just set that up while I wait.
Let's light it up. Everybody stick.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
It's gonna be tight. Uh-oh. Especially if that keeps happening, but it's going a little slower than I'd like. Remark them all. Keep the heals going. Please burst. Bennett! 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 Thank you, Bennett. No! Wow, she died really fast. Okay, so this is absolutely doable. 100%. As long as that doesn't that nonsense doesn't happen, like, I have 2 healers on this team. Sam, I love it and I hate it. Angie. Nah. Faruzan. Why are you always talking about balls? You guys need to just take a deep breath, you know? Take a deep cleansing breath, you know? In with the bad, out with the good. Wait a minute. No, that's not right. Ugh, that's rough. As long as I don't have that happen, basically, as long as I don't get wombo comboed into a coma, I'm in good shape. That's an easy win right there. This is the team. I think we've solved it. It's just gotta do it now, and that's the hard part.
Let me read you a verse. Know my sword.
Especially when I go missing like that. That's not good. That wastes time, and no one's happy about that. Okay, so I just keep holding this until I have a second skill. Then we yoink them. Throw that. Get a shield up. Fire a burst. Miss my skill again. Oh my goodness, I'm making a habit of this. I'm gonna pick up Pyro again, which sucks, but it's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's actually like the opposite of fine, but you know.
Into the wind.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effect.
Pull them together.
As one with wind and cloud. Scanning. Breaking new ground.
And just start applying the damages. Yeah, also, since my attack's not as high, I might actually just go back to the mailed sword again, because I feel like that was probably better. Oh, that was weird. That was very strange, actually. Weird. He used his burst. I think he's there to battery Kaveh. What's Baiju even there for? Oh, he's there to heal. He's there to keep me alive. And, you know, help Kaveh get his... He's there for a lot of reasons. He gives a shield to give me resistance to interruption. He gives me healing to keep me alive. And he helps battery Kaveh. He does many things. It's just RNG left in execution. You can do it. Right, we're going to make a slight... A slight? I said that very strange. We're going to make a slight change. Well... I'm going to change this out, actually. Can't really change out Amber. Can change that out. Could do Hakushin Ring. That'd be kind of weird. After a character equipped with this triggers an electro reaction. No, it doesn't work. Are any of these... Do Mapamare? Well, no, he's not really doing any reactions, so... Thrilling Tales? Huh. Actually, I think Thrilling Tales is the play here. That's interesting. Not all the messages are going through. I think that's YouTube side, not my side. Because if you're saying stuff that, like, is, like, bannable, YouTube probably censors it. You can also try Raiden instead of Baiju. I could try Raiden instead of Baiju. Now, granted, that does lead to a small issue, potentially. And I'd have to just be aware of it if I'm going to do it. And I'll talk about it once I can actually visualize it. So, I do like having the double Dendro. It is a nice buff. But the issue with Shogun, and this could prove to be a problem, is that she'll trigger Hyper Blooms. Which isn't bad. Hyper Bloom is very strong. But then Baiju's not... Or, sorry, then Kabe's not popping the things. Also, I don't have a healer. And as we've all seen... Because keep in mind, we're going to need a healer. Because after this chamber, we have to do the Consecrated Beasts. And I'm not doing that without a healer. That is... No. I choose life. I do not wish to die on this day, but I think Thrilling Tales Baiju should be pretty good. Let's go to Baiju, switch right into Shincho for a massive attack buff. Into Kazuha for the resistance shred and the additional elemental application. Into Kave for big damage. I've had so much energy I zapped her. I zapped ER. I choose energy drink. I recommend against energy drinks. They're not very good for you. And actually, to be fair, most energy drinks taste horrible. In my opinion. Just try to 3-star this. Any team restart better than the team on the last floor. Now, that is probably what's going to end up happening, if I'm being honest. But I want to try taking this all the way to the end, because this team setup is actually for the 3rd floor. Because that's the one that's the one that's far away. But I want to get this one on the way, because it's doable on the way. I actually think this team's better suited for the 3rd chamber, like, unironically. Reject energy drinks, embrace coffee. Coffee's pretty good. Yeah, my goal is to do it in one shot, but I understand why that's unrealistic. I had Prime. It's a double good luck, mate. Yeah, it's, so yeah, goal right now, pick up this star, and then take this team to the 3rd chamber, because I do think this team setup is going to be good for the 3rd chamber. It's why I picked this particular setup. There is a method to my madness, you know.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
Oh yeah, get that Thrilling Tales buff. That's what I'm talking about. I picked up Cryo that time. Very strange. I want to pick up Hydro.
Into the wind. Mind the side effects.
Witness the power of Guhua.
No, I'm going to restart that one. That one was very strange. That did not feel good. Why was that one so bad? Huh. Yeah, but coffee and batteries equal supercharged coffee. I don't think that's true, actually. Sorry, British accent. I would rather drink tea with a stop of sugar. I'm back done. If it's any consolation, I also like tea, so tea is very nice.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Feast your eyes.
There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to pick up Hydro. Strange that he didn't.
The wind knows.
Rim cutter.
Oh, that's very bad. Oh, wow, that was horrible.
One with nature.
I don't know if that could have been much worse.
Adorn my sight clear. Watch and learn.
Yeah, they're doing everything in their power to not be near me. I really don't like that.
Scanning. Into the wind.
Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind. No, my sword.
Yeah, this is feeling like a wash.
Side effects. Remember, help go. The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come at me.
You know, someone told me that the flowers only go underground when you're far away from them. Attack first, and then you swirl the cryo. Those Wobber flowers. Okay, that's probably what's doing it. Also, hello, Bliss. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's going okay. The abyss is gross still, but I'm suffering through it. It's fine. I'm having a good time. But, yeah, someone told me once that the flowers only really go underground when they're far away from you. That's clearly not true. That flower was touching me and went underground 3 times in, like, quick succession. Like, there's no way. The flowers are just rude. Alright, Aiko, Mikuta, I need you two. You guys gotta settle down. You're getting out of hand again. You gotta take your chill pills. Deep breaths. And stop pretend swearing. Cut that out. Anyway. This is gonna happen, though. I'm feeling it. We've had a lot of really good runs so far.
Witness the power of the wild. Rain outlines your fate.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my feast your eyes. Sight clear.
I get it picked up cryo that time, and that time I made an express note to attack first. You saw it that time, right? I'm not going crazy?
A bitter pill to swallow.
Rain cutter.
Again, one guy manages to, like, just avoid damage.
Sight clear.
Which I do not like. I actively disrespect that.
Seems like an emergency.
And all my cooldowns are thrown off because of it.
One with wind and cloud.
Also, how... You didn't move. Oh, he was charging his shield, that's why. Oh, I hate this guy.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Oh, wow, this is bad.
Rain outlines your
Another really bad run. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, this whole run was being held together by Baiju having a Hakushin ring on somehow. I'll give you both time out. I'll be honest with you. You're being a little rambunctious. For this domain, flowers just like to go. They just want to be underground. Yeah. Wait, I'll spam if it sees we can add. Please don't. I'll ask you nicely. Please don't. I don't want you two getting up to any trouble. I didn't turn it off. I limited it. Hey, don't be troublemakers. Everyone's just here chilling, enjoying the stream, right? Do not be an obstruction for other people's enjoyment. Then it starts being a problem. Everything's fun in games until someone else isn't having fun anymore. But yeah, so apparently this whole run is being held together by that Hakushin ring. Or not Hakushin ring, the Osoran Eye. Okay, let's just not use his burst. Okay. Pull them together. They go underground.
Scanning. Wind strike. Remember.
Use his burst to kill time.
Mindless.
Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind.
Now they're not going underground. Now I'm confused. I am confused as all get out.
Sight clear. Watch and learn.
And now it worked just fine. I'm not complaining per se. No, I am complaining actually. Never mind. I'm absolutely complaining.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
I want answers.
Rain outlines your
Into the wind.
That's a full burst.
With wind and cloud. Scanning.
Is this enough to get me up? Nope.
Feast your eyes.
Okay, please tell me that's fast enough. Really close. Alright, they didn't go invisible. Very good.
Sight clear. A bitter pill to swallow.
rain cutter. No, my sword.
Come at me. Clouds high. The birds. Breaking new ground.
Okay, not my fastest run, but not my slowest. This is about an average. I can deal with average. Actually, what's happening? You not hate. They're going back underground. You want some reaction, that's it. Hit a reaction, they just go underground, seems like it. That is weird when it's not supposed to do that. It will swirl the first element the burst has contact with. Priority is Pyro, then Hydro, Chrono, Electro. Yeah. But yeah, the thing is, I'm actually kind of surprised that's the case, because what I did, and again, you saw it, was Shinsho Burst, Skill, Kazuha Pull, basic attack to get the Hydro reapplied, Burst. Still picked up Cryo. Very weird. It seems kind of random. Are we in trouble? You're gonna be. Don't get yourself in trouble. There's no reason for it. No one gets anything out of that. But anyway, we're getting somewhere though. We're close. Okay, freeze myself, of course. Freeze. Oh dear. That's not what you want to be seeing. I'll tell you that right now. I screwed my burst up there, which is fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. Do that to get them where I need them to be. Get your shield going. Okay, this is looking doable. And then this becomes the Bennett and Nikita show. I don't like how they split up. That's really bad.
Everyone hold hands. Teamwork is dreamwork. Don't get too close.
And Toma's dead now. What is going on with this? That's crazy. Pyro best element, maybe. Hoyo has favorites, poor Geo. Yeah, I've seen it's very odd. Hoyo loves Pyro, yep. Actually, Hoyo does not love Pyro. Hoyo used to love Pyro. Now they love Dendro. Weird. Yes. Wasn't Azel in chat? Why is he messaging me on, Huh. Weird. Huh. Now, that's the crazy part, though. I guess Azel says hi. I have to go, sadly. See you later, and chat. Hey, later. Take care, Lycan. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate having you here. And thanks for the, thanks for some ideas. Appreciate the help. Some actual decent ideas. Thinking, though. This is hard. It's like... Think about it. That second half has a shield and 2 healers. And it's still not enough to just survive, let alone do damage. That's crazy. It's kind of bonkers. Oh.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Feast your eyes.
There we go. I got to pick up the Hydro that time. Again, very strange that it hasn't been.
Sight clear. Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Okay. I got lucky on that one. Please pull them all. No, he was doing his little Hydro thing, so he just didn't care about it. Kill a couple seconds, pull them together again.
Watch and learn. Sight clear.
Alright, that's going to screw up my timing on a lot of things, but I picked up Hydro again, thankfully, so I have some opportunity here to make up.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind.
Ooh, that was bad.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. Come at me.
Wow, ooh, really?
Feast your eyes.
Okay.
Sight clear.
As long as I pick up Hydro every time, I think we're good. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case. I looked at the chat for a second and then realized my skill wasn't up.
Time to go. The wind knows.
I'll look to the chat in just a second. Again, this is a slow run again. That's not good. We don't want slow. We need fast. We need to be Sanic. Sanic the Hedgehog. Have you done the event? I have done the event. Up to as far as I can. Wait, Raiden, Shincho, Kazuha, and Kaveh? We were talking about that one earlier. It might be decent. The only issue is that I have to worry about Hyperblooms proccing, then I don't know if I want that. I assume he was talking about the build a domain event, unless there's another one that just came out. Did another one come out while I've been in here? Or is there like a web event maybe? More context is required. Please insert context.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Okay. Freeze myself, of course. Oop. Dodge with Bennett Burst, like a champ.
Billowing surge.
Okay, not bad. Okay, I think bringing them to the corner is actually a mistake, weirdly enough. Uh-oh.
Allow me. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Fire it up.
Because if I get them in the corner, I get stuck in the... Oh, we're fine.
Covenant of the deep.
Uh-oh. Getting frozen. Spam frozen. No stamina. Everything is bad. Oh, no. No. Bring it. Oh, we're fine.
Blizzard. Hold the line.
Everybody stand back. Why do they never miss? Let's light it up.
Don't get too close.
Billowing surge. Hey,
Yeah, not good enough still. Maybe I do try Raiden. Maybe Raiden is the play. I mean, the problem is still the second team, because it's just... I lose,
commit it to memory.
like, years of worth of time. Like, I'm getting my burst time taken, I'm getting my stamina drained. Like, it's just not reasonable. I don't know. Kaveh would make the thingy good. I'll try it. No, wait, I can't. I actually can't. I can, but not in the way you're thinking. I can't do it with this setup. I'd have to do something different, which I will. I'm actually thinking about it. And the reason why I can't do it is because it leaves me healerless, and I don't really want to be healerless if I don't have to be, you know? But why don't we try something a little different? Why don't we try something completely off the cuff? Let's go back to an old classic. Because this one actually was working quite well. Let's take a step back. Look at what we have, what we want, and then tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Kaveh healer Kaveh, of course. Spiral Abyss is BS. Sometimes it's BS. Right now, it's BS. It's really, you know, Aiko. You're fired. Aiko, you're absolutely fired. You forgot to do something, Aiko. Rude language. Oh, there's nothing rude about that. That's the fact. You're fired. Do you remember what you forgot to do? You promised me something. You didn't do it. Well, Aiko, you got anything to say for yourself? Oh, the artifact. Yeah, the artifact. It's kind of important, isn't it? That's my best piece. Like, legitimately, like, my best artifact on my account. It's kind of important. There we go.
All sorts of bad if my guitar got wet.
Oh, man. Yep. You understand now, Aiko? Do you see what happened? You're in trouble. Alright, let's... Rayansky, Shigonovich. We'll do that, then Baiju, then, of course, our ever-lovely fish. And then speaking of fish, we'll use this fish and these two again. Did I? Are you sure? Aiko doesn't have to leave. Aiko's fine. I'm just pushing their buttons. It's fine. Don't worry. Shouldn't take everything so literally. He can't get you if you don't exist. How do you know I exist? As far as you know, I'm just an amorphous blob on the internet. I'm a sentient AI. You have no idea otherwise. There's no evidence to the contrary. Just saying. How do I keep making that mistake? I go too close, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I explode. Alright, let's try that again with a little less blowing myself up. Also, what swear did I say? I don't think I swore that time. Will the bot get that now? Unless it's like an F-bomb, you should be fine. Should be. I'm not entirely sure right now, but...
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud. Taking a turn.
Shadow Raven.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Okay, good start. I like this.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Torn to oblivion.
Okay, positioning notwithstanding, this is
Shine
okay.
down.
Into the wind. Remember, health comes first.
I'm going to restart that because the positioning was very bad. I live with my parents. Harumph, fine. Sprig said it. No, I don't think that, I don't think that actually went through. I don't think I said a swear word, though, but you insist. I apologize if I did. I do try not to swear when I'm on stream.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Mainly because I know YouTube doesn't like it.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Ha!
YouTube is a pretty anti-foul language, so I tend to avoid it. Okay, that wasn't good. That was very bad. Let me say it bought Shogun bit. I definitely didn't say, if that's what you're saying I said, I definitely didn't say that. I think you might have misheard. I actually, in my day-to-day, I do swear a lot, I'll be honest. I don't say that swear, though. I don't say that word very often, if at all. I don't think they did.
Illusion into the wind.
clouds high. The bird seems like an emergency. Mind the side of it. Midnight Phantasm.
Bring them together one more time.
Oblivion.
Make this as smooth as possible. There we go. That was so smooth.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves.
Oh, but my positioning was bad. I'll have to restart. So close. Hee ha ha ha. Same. Especially at my friends. Yeah. I tend to, I'll be completely honest, I tend to, and you know, don't tell anyone this, but I tend to drop a lot of F-bombs in my day-to-day. I swear like a trucker, and I just like, I know when I'm streaming, I'm like, I just shouldn't do that. It's probably not in my best interest. Message retracted, message retracted, message retracted. Oh god, what happened? What just happened? Uh-oh.
There is no escape.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Taking a turn for the better.
My friends are annoying.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Shine down.
My friends aren't annoying, but we do swear at each other a lot. It just kind of happens that way.
There is no escape.
Into the wind.
We've got a pretty good combo here. Let's just stick with it.
Adorn my
Wings of Darkness.
wind strike.
Oh, that was bad.
Oblivion.
Two of them teleported, and then one of them got knocked away in a really bad way, but not so bad. Should be fine. Come together right now over me.
A bitter purpose.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. This is nothing.
Ooh, that was bad.
As you wish.
Don't like that.
Taking a turn for the better.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Very nice. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Also, you're not alone. I have no idea what you're talking about, and I feel really confused because there's a whole bunch of retracted messages all of a sudden, too, and I'm like, what? What the hell happened here? Alright, back to business. We got this. I'm feeling good about this run. This seems like a winning play.
Let's move out. And rebuild.
Now, granted, it's going to be rough on the third chamber, I think, still, but
Covenant of the Deep.
totally doable. Alright, get rid of you.
Allow me.
Let's light it up. Going in.
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Make yourself
Get this going.
billowing surge.
Get this going. Oh, you seem to be wanting to live in no man's land right now. Not thrilled about that. Okay. Unfreeze.
Commit it to memory.
Everybody stand up. Couldn't break.
And I got stun locked. Just out of curiosity, let's just see how close I can get. I, of course, missed my first skill, which really sucks. We really, really don't like that.
Let's play Primrose.
That was funny looking. I'm looking at the chat and I don't know what's going on still. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Kitten. Oy vey. Alright. First half is good now. Second half has the damage. It has the damage types. It has the exact setup we need to make this work. The problem is I'm dying. And I don't know what to do about that. Going in with a shield and 3. Count them. 3... Or I guess no, 2 healers. And a shielder. Like, 3 supports. Like, it seems insane to me. Zed or Z? Oh, Zed. Canadian way, it's Zed. Z is fine too, but it's Zed. Wander bursts through the floor when Nahida dies. Certainly fits the motif, that's for sure.
Clouds high. The bird. Remember, health comes first. A bit of
Ow.
Midnight, Phantasm.
wind strike.
Now you shall perish.
Okay, very good start, good start.
Shine down.
Bring them all together. Fire burst.
Mind the side effect. As you wish, me.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma
Not
shines
perfect,
eternal.
but I'll take it. Good enough.
Into the wind. Clouds high.
Start firing everything.
Seems like an emergency.
Hopefully Raiden's burst is ready by the time the rotation's over.
No escape.
It was not. Should be fine though.
Now you shall perish.
Very good. Now, unfortunately, their dying bodies was blocking me, which is awkward, but, you know. It can't all be perfect. Bitter pill to swallow.
Remember, health comes first.
Shadow Raven. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Don't like you going invisible for no good reason. At least I had the means to break it that time. Time for me to go. Take care, Bricken. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Would start smashing. Venti would start smashing people with wine bottles. Zhongli would sick his frog and throw China his China tea set. All right. I'm feeling it.
Everyone hold hands.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it.
I got you covered. Check this out.
Share my knowledge.
Didn't mean to do that one, but it's fine.
Of the deep.
Alright, let's get them all marked before things start going downhill. like that, basically. Get some shields going. Very good. I like this.
Don't get too close.
Okay, mostly doing this just for some healing. Okay, the shield. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, good. Oh, wrong character, wrong character. Okay, now we just have to get through 2 of these guys. And they're moving around just a little too much. That's bad. Come on. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh yeah. Sorry. Don't know where that came from. Yes, we're talking. Easy, barely an inconvenience.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Damn straight, Benny, you got it. See? Told you.
Or not.
Ooh. See? That's how it's done. And the answer was Baiju. Actually, the answer was, not doing things, but yeah. Okay. We got a good run now. Now it's the easy floor. This floor is a cakewalk. I can actually use this floor to get all my bursts back.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Now, granted, it will be rough. Like, unironically, we're gonna have a bad time on the third chamber, but everyone's expecting that. Like, there's no surprises on that front. Right? Like, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna fight a bunch of consecrated beasts, and we're all gonna die a little on the inside, right? So I'm just gonna probably take my time on this guy, and the next one, because it's like I don't have any reason to be risky. Like, once I get him to like about a quarter health, I'm just gonna focus on literally just getting energy back. I do have to be somewhat careful because this guy can kill me. Very easily, actually. He hits really hard. Especially when he's doing this phase. Like, this is really dangerous. But thankfully, I can use my burst to dodge most of it. Alright, so now we're just at the build burst phase. Make sure everyone's at full health, and we're good to go. Just let Baiju finish it. Good job. Baiju would throw Chi-Chi to throw herself. Why is everyone throwing everybody else? This just doesn't seem. This does not seem efficient. Chi-Chi's throws ball.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. Rest and rebuild.
Teamwork is true!
Again, I'm gonna do this efficiently for like the first little bit, but then we're gonna focus on just getting energy, getting health. End this fight as strong as we can, and just try not to die. Then we can go into the final phase as powerful as we possibly can. It's gonna be good. And if we don't get this today, because I may not want to, I may want to take a break pretty soon. I can come back to this tomorrow, right? So we're in good shape. I'm pretty happy about this.
Let's light it up!
I got you covered. Don't get too close.
Everybody stand!
And thankfully, both teams are actually really good for energy, so they can build energy really fast.
Committed to memory. Turn, bring refuge. Hold the line. Let's move out.
Don't accidentally get hit by that, because that would suck.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah.
we're at the stage now where I'm just going to be focusing on keeping my bursts high, only healing when absolutely necessary.
Check this out.
Ah, boo! Why must you ruin my day, Mr. Thunder Manifestation? That's not very cash money of you. Cut that out. I don't like it. Ow.
Fire it up.
This may hurt a little. Grow.
Yeah. I also am very aware that this last little bit's going to take quite a bit because I'm not using all my abilities as efficiently as I can. But this is the price you pay for progress, right?
Let's light it up.
Adventure. Check this out.
Hey,
Excellent. Throws food thinking it's Paimon, especially holding ones. What is going on? This chat's getting out of hand, I tell you. Alright. Final step now is to somehow beat the Consecrated Beasts in record time, and we're getting an energy recharge buff going into it. That's really good. Resist all is okay. And instant heal is kind of bad. Because we're going into this at full health, so it doesn't really do anything.
Illusion.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Remember,
Alright, Baiju Shield should be helpful here.
Midnight Phantasm.
I don't know who's calling me. Hold on for just a moment. I gotta take a phone call. Why are you doing this Sorry about that. I tell people, you probably shouldn't call me during this time. This is like a window I have where it's like, it's not the best time to call me, but they do it anyway. I don't know why. I always ask them, just don't call me in this time. And it's every time that's the case. I swear to God, it's always something like, you know, this definitely could have waited until 2 o'clock. This could have waited an hour. I'm sure of it. But alas, that's the nature of things, right? Now, hopefully that didn't screw my rotation up because I forgot what I was doing, but...
Fallen leaves. Adorn my... As you wish, Maypoint. Seems like an emergency.
torn to oblivion.
Okay, this is still going very slowly, unfortunately, because this is just...
Wind strike.
This is just this fight, man.
The birds mind the side effects.
Switch characters, please.
Royal decree.
Inazuma shines eternal.
50 seconds.
There is no escape.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my... Remember, health comes first.
Shadow Raven.
Shine down.
Time to go. One with nature.
Oh, I missed him.
Shall perish.
I only hit one. I want to hit both of them whenever I can. For obvious reasons, right? Because it's just like, I just need to be hitting them.
The wind knows me.
But, this looks okay.
The birds... Oh. As you wish, me. Taking a turn for the better.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay, at least Mr. Gator decided to come over to me this time. That's alright. I'll just have to focus on him and let the residual damage hopefully finish off the tiger.
Wind and cloud. Mind the side effects.
Shadow Raven.
There is no escape.
This is going to be close.
Shall perish.
Okay, I got a minute 5. Can we kill the Baptist in a minute 5? From my, like, bits doing this, I think it's possible. Because he doesn't actually have that much health. His health is actually relatively low. The tricky part is dealing with his 8 bajillion shields. obviously, but offhand, does anyone remember the order? Does anyone know the order of the shields offhand? I don't think there's a way to check, because it says in his name. I just don't remember what it is.
What they say is true.
No, there's nothing here that's going to help me, is there?
To see the world for yourself, to appreciate how
All I remember is it's cryo, or no, is it cryo? No, it's pyro, hydro. No, it is cryo, isn't it? That's why you want the pyro on this side. Yeah, so it's, yeah. We got an in the chat. If no one knows, I'll just have to do it. I'll just have to do a practice run. I'm just hoping. I was hoping to get like an idea of what I was walking into first.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Rest and rebuild. I'm going in.
Okay, so it's cryo first.
Supporting fire. Don't get too close.
Billowing surge.
Next is hydro. Next up is pyro. Then
Hold the line. Let's wait for a little.
Teamwork is trick. Fire it up. I got you covered.
okay. So we've confirmed then it is cryo, hydro, pyro. That is the order. Got it. I'm worried that this team won't be able to do it fast enough, though. I might need someone like Ayato or something. Might have to be Ayato Burgeon instead, which I'd rather not do. I don't want to have to switch again. I actually don't even know. That's the crazy thing. I don't even know if Ayato's enough. Because, like, his damage is decent, but his single target's only okay. So I think he's a bit more AoE oriented, no? Like, he swings wide, not, like, hard. Swings wide and fast. Well, maybe if we can do this side a little bit more efficient, that'll help, too.
Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Okay, good start, good start. A little awkward there, but that's fine.
Wings of darkness.
Mind the side effect.
Torn to oblivion.
There is no
Okay, this is working how I kind of wanted it to. This is good.
Fallen leaves. Adorn luck. Taking a turn for the better.
Midnight Phantasm.
shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Basically what we wanted.
Illusion.
I hope my did not get canceled there. Good.
Midnight Phantasm.
Now you shall perish.
Okay, no shield on this one, but that's fine.
Into the wind.
Good.
Remember,
Keep it smooth.
first, a bitter post.
Shadow Raven. Black Knight.
The wind moves. Torn to oblivion.
Okay, this is really fast, actually. That was really good.
As you wish me.
Uh-oh. Well, it's almost really good. Shoot. Oh, I lost so much time in the last second there. Oh, wow, that was bad. Oh, I hate to see it. Okay. Doable. We saved some time. I bought myself a little bit of extra time. But yeah, let's confirm this again. Cryo. So I start the rotation, and then let Bennett and Toma finish the first shield. Then I switch to Nahida and start letting her drive. After Nahida pops the Hydro Shield, I switch to Kokomi, I burst, and then I start burning away the Pyro Shield. Rinse, wash, repeat. That's the plan. Here we go.
Make yourselves at home. Allow me.
I'm going in. Let's light it up.
Here's backup. Don't get too close.
Committed to memory. Covenant of the deep.
I mean, she can deal with the pyro shield all on their own.
Rest and rebuild.
And we can redo the whole rotation.
Everybody stand.
Got you covered.
Yeah. This may hurt a little.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Fire it up.
Billowing surge.
No, it's still really slow.
Check this out.
Committed to memory.
I just don't get it.
This may hurt a little.
Everybody
Like, how am I supposed... Like, where am I not... Like, I'm losing so much damage somewhere, and I don't know where.
Hold the line.
I got you covered.
teamwork is dream.
I'm seeing that her internal cooldown is really bad, but... Yeah, I need to, like, somehow shave a minute off this. That's not happening.
Let's light it up.
Fire it up.
Like, I'm thinking. I'm gonna leave for now, but... If I replace Kokomi with Ayato, how much of a damage difference would that be? It would be pretty good, I imagine. I imagine it'd make a big difference. But... I don't know. Because then I have to go through the first chamber again. Granted, I don't have to rush it, so that means I can take my time. Let's test it. Not with this. I'm not going to do it in the Abyss. I'm just going to put the team together real quick and see how it feels. So let's just take this apart for now, and we'll put in, it is Nahihi into... what would the order look like? I guess Bennett, Toma, and it could be Shinsho. We could do Shinsho instead of Coco Fish, but that might be too risky. It is damage reduction. I think it's a stretch. Anyway,
Let's get out there and
Let's
make
try-
some friends.
let's try Ayato. Let's play Aiko's favorite character. I'll put it up against the Dendro chicken because that seems like a pretty good. Actually, no, I could just try it against the actual guy. Well, no, I can't because his elements are random. That doesn't quite work the way I want. I just want to see the numbers. Let's just see raw number and then go from there. I can't imagine this being bad though.
This may hurt.
I'm going in.
Check this out. Kamisato up. Suiyu. I may have opened.
Committed to memory.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Fire it up.
Having some real energy issues here.
Cascade. This is getting interesting.
Seems okay. I wanted an Animo sword user, Hoyo. That wasn't Jean. What, you got something against Jean? What's wrong with Jean? Jean's great. I shouldn't disrespect Jean like that. She might come after you. What's this? Oh. Oh, there is a new event. It just came out. It must have came out while I was in the Abyss. Interesting. This actually seems like a great thing to do tomorrow. Wait a minute. Oh, is this? Oh, shite. Is this event? Oh, I didn't know this was coming out. Is this like a boss event? Where you get to choose your difficulty? Oh, man, I'm going to have fun with this one. Tomorrow's the 15th, though. So tomorrow's my last chance. Ooh. I'll have to think about this. That's cool, though. I like this. This pleases me. Now, granted, I don't like the boss lineup I'm looking at. I don't like seeing the Aeon Blight Drake and the Thunder Manifestation, so that's gonna suck. Take that. Well, that's fun, though. I like that. I'm actually really happy about that. I was actually talking about not that long ago about hoping that event comes back. Or that style of event. It's one of my favorites. But, yeah. Okay, so I think we have a plan for tomorrow. I'm going to leave that event alone for a little bit. I think tomorrow is going to be another stab at the Abyss. And I think I'm going to go in with this style of team. It's a little different. Not much different, but just a little different. It's got a little bit more damage baked into it. Like, or rather, a little bit more upfront damage baked into it. Now, the only thing I need to test it on, and I don't know if I have a good way of testing this. Does anyone know, off the top of their head, where I could find a pyro shielded enemy? I got her on my first standard. My first star. Or sorry, I got her on standard, my first 5-star. That's alright. That's a good 5-star to get, though. She's very versatile. Wait, Ankonomia. There's a Pyrolector in Ankonomia somewhere. Does anyone remember where he is? I think he's over here, but I'm not sure. Pyrocube, maybe. Pyrocube can do it. I only need to test one thing. Yeah, it's not a Pyrolector. No, there's not a Pyrolector here. I think that one will work, though. So what I need to test, specifically, is his Hydro application on shields. Because the thing I was noticing with Coco Fish is that the application was not enough to break the shield quickly. So if Ayato's is faster, he'll be better. How to use Kazuha? First Kazuha burst, then Raiden burst? To get more out of Raiden? So if you want the most out of your Raiden, depending on the situation, it might change depending on the kind of enemies you're fighting, but essentially you do Raiden skill, Kazuha burst, and then the rest of your rotation, like whatever your other characters are, and then back to Raiden. Or back to Kazuha for another skill. And then Raiden burst. If you want the most optimal way. I can kind of show it in a second, but I'm just testing something real quick. Okay, that did not look good. That looked really bad, actually. Now, again, this guy moves around a lot, so this is not quite what I was hoping for, but let's try this.
Be still.
Yeah, he cannot break the shield in a single rotation. That is very bad. Because the thing I need him for is shield breaking. Okay, I understand. Alright, good. Yeah, just for the sake of a basic example, let me just find a Shogun team real quick that uses Kazu. I should have one. Yeah, I do. It'd just be this one.
The campaign begins.
Be something like this. What's the best F2P weapon for Kazuha, and how much EM or ER does your Kazuha have? Depends on your artifacts, but I'll show you my Kazuha. I had to switch my Kazuha over to Fav Sword for a little bit to help out with something. But, so either Fav Sword is a good pick, Sacrificial Sword is okay, but Iron Sting is probably his best in slot for free to play. Or if you have it, the Tokubo Shigure. The umbrella. Both are very good on him. And he looks like this right now, so I kind of have some crit rate on him, which I wouldn't normally have. I'd usually just, like, if I really wanted to optimize him, it would be like, let me just quickly change some stuff around real quick. So do that piece. Animo damage is fine. Elemental mastery, attack, HP. But yeah, because I'm using Fav Sword right now, so it would look like this, essentially. You want more EM. I have him, like, if you look at him now, he's up to 662. I had him set up differently because of the Abyss. Because, well, actually, no, now I can actually set him up this way again, because I'm using Shogun. But yeah, the team I was using him before, I needed more energy recharge, so I had to build him a little differently, but like, normally, it's probably going to look something like this, like 600, 700 EM. You can get more. If you can get more, but I don't really have a EM cut that really cuts it right now. Actually, I have some wiggle room right now. Do I have an EM cup that's available? Not really. Hey, Force Play, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Also, I didn't say hi to you yet, Peter Parker. How you doing? How are you all doing this fine morning, afternoon, or night? Just going over some Kazuha stuff real quick. Do I have another EM cup available? Not a good one, but I do have one. Necessary evil. Is what it is. I'll work on that later. My Kazuha's EM is 970. That is more than enough. That is definitely, that's a good amount. Like, I think once you're up to 1,000, it starts being redundant, but like that's very good. But yeah, my Kazuha is a little split build right now. My Kazuha is not optimal at the moment, just due to circumstances, but yeah, I can, because yeah, just actually, do I have a better EM hat maybe available? Again, all my EM stuff is in use. All these Dendro characters, all my Dendro characters is using all my EM stuff, and I need all of them. It's such an awkward place to be in. But yeah, like you can even build your Kazuha to be a little bit more crit focused. Even like if you wanted to use the Fav Sword for energy recharge, so you can burst more, you stack a little bit of crit rate on him just to get those Favonius procs. But again, it sounds like you have a ton of EM and you're running him with Raiden, so you got nothing to worry about. So if you use Sting on Kazuha, what is Cookie using? Cookie is currently using Tokubo Shigure. Because they have the exact same stat line. So, you know, it works. Like, you may consider using Tokubo on him just because it matches his color scheme better, if you have it. I mean, like, look at it. It, like, matches him, like, dead on. It's perfect. But Cookie doesn't get used that much, unfortunately. So her weapon gets stolen by actually gets stolen by Nilou a lot. So you know how it is. So yeah, I think we have a plan now, though. We have a plan of attack. I might go in again with Ayato. I might go just keep trying and banging my head against it with the Coco Fish team. Now that I'm there. But I just don't think there's that much more I can really do to make it better at this point. I think I'm at my limit. My current limit with my account, as is. I don't think I can push much harder than this, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I got Prototype Amber. She's using her healing set. Nothing weird going on here, right? I didn't steal any of her artifacts for someone. Like, it wouldn't be the first time that I've done something like that, so let me just double check. Doesn't look like it. Seems like everything's, everything is square. Good. Okay. You get worried about that stuff sometimes. You shift around all your artifacts enough times, you just start losing track of stuff, and you're like, I don't even know who has what anymore. I don't even know where my artifacts are. Well, at any rate, we did make some progress today. Got some talents on Xinyan. Got an extra star in the Abyss, and I'm going to try again tomorrow. Because I need a breather. I'm going to get some lunch. Or I'm going to make some lunch, rather. And then I have a script to start writing, so busy. So I'm going to start wrapping things up now. Let me just put this team back on just for simplicity's sake. Just take a look at my Xinyan. Take a quick peek at her, actually. Look at these stats. She's coming together. Coming together real good. Normal attacks crown. This is level 8 now. And then hopefully by this weekend I can get this up to another crown. But that is a project for the future. Well, sort of. It's a project for now, but it's not going to be finished for a while. Anyway, I'm going to start saying my goodbyes. Thanks everyone for stopping by and hanging out. And anyone who stopped by just to say hi even. I appreciate you all. And anyone who watches this later down the line, who checks out the VOD, I appreciate you too. So thanks everyone for stopping by, for hanging out, for suggestions and all that. It's been a good day. Appreciate you all. So as always, cheers. And take care. Have a good rest of your day. Take care, everyone.